We live? We are live. Listen, man, we are in episode number 161. That's amazing.
That's a big.
Yeah. Now, here goes what I was saying, right? The guy that we got that you ain't even put the camera on yet, don't put it on him, right? Listen.
Yeah.
I said I ain't never doing the goddamn pause game. Right? Did the shit maybe fucking 10 years ago. Got out of it. Don't want to play the goddamn pause game. Leave me the fuck alone with the goddamn pause game. Right? Then we get into this shit. We meet a couple people that like saying pause every 14 seconds. So now I'm thinking that then we got the battle rappers up here, right? And they're pause everything.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, all right, now when I'm speaking, I'm hearing the shit, so pause. Now I'm including this goddamn pause game. Right? Now I enjoy it. I'm having fun because I'm talking shit to everybody. Now I'm tired of it again. I'm tired of it. It's like when I smoke weed. I've been smoking weed, and then I'm like, I don't want to smoke weed no more. And then I'll stop smoking weed for a year. And then one day I'm like, that weed smell good.
That's a good thing, though.
You know what I mean? Then I'm like, let me buy a pound of it. Smoke a little more.
Okay,
do a podcast with Pyrex P in the building. Hello. You heard me.
Portier here. Pyrex P.
So I said that because you said pause right before we went live, and it just fucking switched my train of thought. Like, did I smoke too much to be playing the pause game today? Don't want to fucking play it.
I ain't
Pause.
I'm not gonna lie to you, my brother. When you in Harlem, you in the town, you gotta watch what you say out there. Nigga, grandmother turn around and tell you pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Like, you ain't gonna pause that, son? I'm gonna wait for you to do it.
What's good, Kato?
What's happening, man?
How you feeling?
Man, I tell you what, we went a span where we did what? Nothing in January. And now we're on show what?
Gotta be like 4 or 5.
Come on. Let's go.
In what, like 10 days?
2 weeks less. Yeah, less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Trap house booming.
10
Happy
days.
to be back.
Yeah, that shit's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's fly.
Don't get me like a lot of people when they watch this show, they think that maybe we were sitting down for like 2-3 hours before the show. You know, Kato probably lives in the same building.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they've been talking. Nah, this is live in the flesh. You're watching me right now. You're watching us live in the flesh. I'm just talking to, I don't know what the fuck went on with Kato's goddamn day. I ain't know if he killed anybody. You know what I mean? I don't know if he was out there fucking a bunch of whores. Nothing.
Hello.
I ain't talked to him about none of it. So I'm figuring this out right now. So when I say how you're doing, you got to talk to the people. You got to let them know. Because I'm also wondering what the fuck is going on.
Oh, well.
Feel me?
Yeah, man. Super Bowl weekend. Everybody saw how that played out.
Yep.
Had to jump in on that, make a couple bets, win a couple bets. Got to see my godson. It was a
Fire.
It was a blessing. It was a beautiful Sunday. Back at work. Now we here.
Yeah, I forgot it was a goddamn Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. It was mild. Nobody had a dog in the fight. Not on this one.
Yeah, I think I was arguing with my girl for like the whole first half. So.
That's not a good way to set off the Super Bowl. Yeah.
And I like the rest of the game, like I'm acting like I watched the whole game. Oh, they've been killing it all game. You know what I'm saying?
But you see the halftime?
I didn't see the halftime. Nah.
I saw that.
I fucking Googled it, you know, because my girl wanted
gotta
to
watch it.
I ain't care.
You gotta watch it. And
I
seeing
did. I saw it.
Okay,
I saw it.
but seeing it in the moment is part of that too.
Yeah, because I was out. Like,
you
people
gotta
going
see it.
crazy. Like, this shit was dope.
I think I'm at a stage in my life where I got bored with the halftime show. I'm not gonna lie. Like they're like Usher's performing for halftime. Like I don't give a fuck.
But
you know
nah, you have a duty.
Maybe I'm mad though, because I obviously wanted the Buffalo Bills to be in the Super Bowl.
That's
you know
why.
what I mean? So
that's why.
Maybe I'm just kind of sitting there
100%.
like, yeah, you know
All
what,
these
fuck
niggas.
this.
Usher ain't doing nothing to you.
I mean, he was filling up on Alicia Keys. It's not for me.
That was
I ain't like it. That's
That'll
somebody.
do it.
I don't care.
That'll
Swiss,
do it.
Swiss ain't mad.
Swiss ain't say nothing.
I'm mad. Swiss says something.
Swiss understands an artistic perspective, but I still couldn't do it.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Swiss.
not interested.
Swiss is dope. We met him a few times. Swiss is dope. Shout out to Swiss. Swiss, I'll fight him for you. You know what I'm saying?
my
Because I be thinking about what happens if I'm in the same situation, and I don't even want to have to publicly address it. I just want people to know better. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Because if you do that, we might, like, it's cool. We could fight. Like, we could fight and
I'm
be cool.
always have a grudge against you.
You know what I mean?
But ain't no way.
But P, what about you? Like,
It ain't nothing wrong with a little scuffle here and there. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with that.
For the righteous cause.
Yeah.
you fuck with football?
Not really. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, but I watch every Super Bowl though.
That's me. That's me too.
Yeah, I watch every
Make a
Super
little
Bowl.
bread.
But like I was saying though, you think like, well, with you think that was one of the best halftime shows yet?
Definitely one of the best. But I feel like Usher is so, and this is what people may not know. He's been doing vacancies in Vegas.
Yeah.
So he's primed for this. It's not like Usher hasn't been doing this for the last 10, 20 years. Like he's been on chill mode. He's been working.
Right.
He ain't been
Within the
causing
last
trouble.
few years, like cultivating new skills type shit on the rollerblades.
Yeah.
Okay? Doing whole sets. So
said
what I
the
did notice,
rollerblades.
literally, but what I did notice is he's so good at it. I felt like he wasn't trying to look like he was struggling. You know when you see like pros do what they do?
I just want that to go viral right there. I need to get you. Like, yo, whoever's watching this, timestamp this right here.
Crazy.
Yeah, because I'm not. Yeah, that was gonna cost you.
I hope so. me. Let's go.
Now, what were you saying? Because I had to cut off the thought there.
No, yeah, just saying. Like, I felt like he could have put more effort into it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like he killed it, but he could have put more effort into it.
Hell yeah.
If you watch the tape, the nigga was just smiling, barely sweating.
I should have go though, bro.
100%.
I should have go.
Yeah, he an old man, bro.
Usher
Like,
verse.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, back to it. Usher verse Chris Brown.
That's
For whatever
wild.
reason,
It
I
came
was
back
gonna
up.
mention
Wow.
It came back up.
But you think they could keep Chris Brown, that nigga?
100%.
Now,
100%.
listen,
That's the
I'm an
argument.
old school dude, and I always go old school everything, right? So whenever it's like the choice between like Pac or somebody, I'm picking Pac. You know what I mean? We're talking about
Over
Jay-Z
anybody?
versus somebody, I'm picking Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like DMX versus somebody, I'm picking DMX.
Right.
Like if it's new era, I'm just automatically gonna old school. But for whatever
You
reason,
gotta listen though.
for whatever reason, as much as I fuck with Usher, and I fucked with Usher a lot, he's got dope shit. Chris Brown.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Over Usher?
Chris Brown is washing Usher.
Chris
Chris
are we
Brown
talking
does-
about?
Say
I don't know
Usher.
Wash.
You
I
can't
guess we
say
gotta.
Wash.
Yeah, we gotta like
I'm not
define
gonna lie to
the,
you though, bro. You heard? Chris Brown, that nigga don't miss a beat. You heard?
for a second, and he's
Nothing.
fucking. I ain't
Yeah.
never seen Usher crunk. I'm just saying, but it's different. The
Usher
energy that he
still
puts
Usher,
into
though.
that shit, he
Usher
is.
pulled the U chain
But
out.
watch
for
the
Super Bowl.
video.
Chris
he
Brown
did.
do backflips, bro.
Watch the video.
He
I
do
mean,
backflips on stage, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but he said Chris Brown. You're attacking him like you said Usher.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Chris, that nigga though.
Yeah. Now Usher's dope. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I think in this stage of my life though, I can't ever sit there and say I listen to all Chris Brown music because the first time he
he
put
puts
out
too
like
much
a
out.
75 track album, some crazy shit he did.
Yeah, he
I was
wild
like, I will never listen to another one of his albums again.
The last
You know what I
album
mean?
he
And,
put
but I
out
listen
was
to the
pain.
music, so when the music pops on or it's a dope record, I'm gonna listen to it because he's fire, and he can spit too,
Yeah.
and he be talking that shit, and he be getting some bad bitches.
And nah,
You
Chris
can't
go crazy.
like Usher be having like the weird stories out there about him. Chris Brown be bagging him. I mean, he be beating the shit out
He
of
got
him
some
too.
bad
I guess.
stories too.
You know what I'm
He got some bad stories too.
I
Nah.
left. I knew he was about to go. I seen the
He got some
setup.
bad stories.
I mean, allegedly, right? Well, I guess he
everything-
actually
No, ain't no
it happened back
allegedly.
then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, Chris Brown.
Shit's on wax.
Cool, but I'm just being honest with you. Just trying to give Usher an up. So, so anyways, what's good with you, man? Tell the people where you from, who you are. Like that's the way we like getting into it. So again, we're meeting each other for the first time. This wasn't no like, yo, in minute 6.
Yeah, we gonna
Ask
say
me
that.
this shit. Nah, we ain't talking none of that shit. I want the fans to meet you just like we're meeting you. That's what Kato and I be talking about. Like, you listen to anything yet? Nah, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting
Ain't
on
nothing
it live
scripted.
in the flesh.
Ain't
Yeah.
nothing scripted, right? Like, honestly though, I'm from Harlem, right? You heard? But like New York City in general, we got like a different type of energy with us. But like, I'm from Harlem, you heard? My name Portier, Pyrex P. I'm here, bro. I've been in Miami for the past couple of days. Loving the weather here. You heard? It's beautiful. Don't want to go back home.
Yeah.
Back to the snow.
Snowstorm tomorrow. You heard? So it's like, word, but I'm here working though. You heard, man? I'm here working. I'm just happy to be here too, though. Honestly, though.
Yeah.
I've been watching y'all platform too. I've been watching y'all grow too. Not saying from the whole way, but from when I first started seeing y'all, I only been seeing like elevation from y'all though. So
Appreciate
that's a
you.
congratulations on y'all too, though. You heard? Especially this is 161.
Yeah.
That's tough. In
Come
2
on.
years too.
2.5
That's
years. Yep.
still tough though.
Hell
You
yeah.
heard? That's still tough.
And shout out to you for holding up for a minute. Because we were supposed to get the interview done first.
Yeah.
But then my baby girl.
Yeah, you had a
popped up.
blessing.
Yeah.
Blessing.
So it cleared out my whole month, and then we hop back on, and we hop back on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, hey, yo, just for the people out there, I know you're watching, right? I can't do the talk to us on the phone about a deal, but then send me a contract that ain't the deal. I'm not long term and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll work with people, do little, joint ventures and shit like that, but I built this shit on my goddamn own. I ain't giving nobody no motherfucking rights to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just hope people understand that shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. We built this shit from the ground up. So to have artists like you, that you got your own lane. You know what I mean? This for us is fun because this is how we really always wanted to be and stay. It's like we could have conversations with all the fucking people that already made it, but the conversation is different when you're talking to everybody every goddamn day into some scripted shit. This is the real shit from the trenches. Yeah. You know what I mean? Seeing the shit, seeing the come up. Because that shit, we're doing the same motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you tuning in too.
Everything only, like, from here on out, though, for all of us, though, I know everything is just elevating. You understand? I could just see it now, but even, like, with y'all, with us, I know where I'm going. You understand? Because everything is, like, it's laid out for us already. This shit is written before we even got here, you heard? You ain't know you was going to do this, but it was already written for you, you heard, bro? We going to the moon, all of us.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I like that talk.
So, from way back when, and what do you like to be referred to as most? Pyrex P? What? What would you say? For me if we just getting to know each other, how do you like for me to refer you as?
You could call me P. You could call me Pyrex, Portier, whatever you want to call, whatever make you feel comfortable.
I like Pyrex.
Like Pyrex? It got a ring to it, right? Pyrex. To it, yeah.
But all right, so Pyrex, take me back, all the way back. How did this shit start for you? Harlem,
139th Street, Lenox Avenue to be exact. You heard, 140th Street. It's a lot of famous people that come from my block in general, like that exact block, like this street right here that we on. We got Big L, one of the greatest rappers of all time. You know Big L, right?
Yeah.
One of the greatest rappers of all time. Say that again. Now you gave me that look like, like L. Got Kim from my block. You heard McGruff, Max B, just a list of others, people in the neighborhood too, Vados, like my man Fred Money. Shout out Fred Money too, you heard? Shout out Fred Money, always busy, PR too. They grew up, like everybody, we all grew up together, like in the same neighborhood, same blocks and all that. So you seeing these people, it's only right that you feel like you could jump in the mix, you understand? Like it's only right. Like I've been writing since I was a kid, like since a little kid. So it's like, you seeing this every day. This is right here in front of you.
Yeah, you heard the stories. Right, you heard the lore. You know.
It ain't even like hearing the story. It's seeing it. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Or you seeing it right then and there.
Facts.
So what got you into music in general, though? Was it moms? Was it pops? Like, how you get into it?
Music, I think my mom's playing music in the crib. Like, just playing music around. You just loving it. I just been loving music since a little kid. So
you woke up in the morning listening to what, though? What was she bumping?
My mother was bumping. We was listening to Big L, Biggie in the crib. The first song I think I knew was "Give Me the Loot." That was my shit, Biggie. Yeah. I still think Big one of the illest niggas ever too.
Hell yeah! I was listening to Selena. You know what I mean? Selena. Yeah. That's what my mom was bumping. I'm old school. You know what I mean? Olga Tañón and shit like that. Mark Anthony.
Ready to die.
So I had to go get the bootleggers. Mary J.
Was in the crib.
I used to get the bootleggers to get me the tapes. You know what I mean? Okay. The fucking cassette tapes and shit like that. Yeah, like, you know, that's where I started listening to Pac and of course Michael Jackson. That shit, Michael Jackson's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I damn near. You know, we talking about temper tantrums with our kids. Yeah. Shit. My mom ain't give me the Michael Jackson album when it came home.
Lost it.
I was like, I'm about to break everything.
Lost it.
You know what I'm saying? I felt like the Island Boys. I'm about to break everything in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
They was about to tear the shit up, man.
It was.
Fuck you, man.
Everybody likes.
That niggas got crazy thoughts.
I'll
blow this shit up right now.
Yeah, bro. I'll shoot this whole shit up.
Right.
That's why I was like, hey, look, if you want to, the lane is open.
Right.
You know, we could see what happens if you walk down that path. So I'm perfectly willing to do it. Plus, you like going viral? Oh, we can go real viral today. Island Boys murdered. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be. It ain't gonna be that good for you.
That's crazy.
But so I already know you talk shit because everybody. We deal with Fred all the time. Fred can't stop talking shit. You know what I mean? But Fred tells me if you go through Harlem, you got to know who the Sham God is.
Oh, the guard, yeah, the guard.
He's mad because I'm like, I don't know who Sham
you ain't know who
is.
Sham God is?
Nah, he was
Damn.
mad. That shit hurt his heart.
Got his
I'm
own
like, don't worry, it's
Sham
gonna be
been
okay,
vetting-
Fred.
Yeah, you talking to Sham. That's right around the corner. That's somebody else too. That's right around the corner. You see Sham on a daily basis, though. You heard?
Yeah.
Like that is. I think was Sham working for the Mavericks this time. Like,
Yeah,
I think right now, hell
like
yeah.
assistant coach.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, shout out to Sham, bro.
Greatness
Word.
on every corner,
Hell
around
yeah,
every
it's
step.
like-
Harlem reps Harlem.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
Harlem reps
It's a
Harlem.
beautiful place. It's,
hold that
it's
shit
real
down.
nasty sometimes, but it's a beautiful place. Ain't no place like it.
That's how I feel about Buffalo.
Buffalo, you from Buffalo?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, that's how I feel about there. You know what I mean? We got our spitters too, you feel me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got dogs
You know
right
what I
now.
mean? So
Y'all got dogs right now.
Everybody can't go Benny the Butcher.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the artist that you're listening to that Ma Dukes was playing, as far as the artist that you were like growing up, that you fuck with the most, you know what I mean? Who was it?
That I fuck with the most growing up. I'm gonna keep it 100 hands down. Jadakiss is that nigga. You heard, bro? Kiss, nobody was touching Kiss. I never heard a whack verse from Kiss, you heard? And my man Fab, and Kiss. I always throw that conversation out there. I'm about to right now. I was setting it up. Fab or Kiss?
Now, what I just say? Right, I'll go
you
more
go-
old school.
Damn.
Jadakiss.
Kato,
I'm going Fab.
Lando.
I'm going Fab.
I'm going Fab.
You going Fab?
Hello.
Because I got a reason, right? Like, peep this, right? So Fab, because I like to give them facts, right?
I
You know what
fucks
I'm
with
saying?
it. Let's go.
All right. So
Go there.
Fab to me is part of that whole Desert Storm crew. You know what I'm saying? The
Joe Bud and Paul Kane.
Joe Budden,
Stack.
Paul Kane,
RP Stack.
exactly.
Ransom, Hitchcock.
You feel me?
I
You
know,
feel
I
me?
know.
So where are all they now? Fab, the only one of them that's still here.
Dropping freestyles every week.
But hear me out. His
Time out. You can't. Don't just go ahead
He's
and.
back.
No, I got more though.
back.
Did you just do that to Ransom?
No. But hear me out.
Wait, time out. The fuck just happened?
Crazy.
Now hear me out.
I'm lost.
Excuse me.
And we got more, right?
Yeah.
So on top of that, Fab's debut album dropped 9/11.
9/11. Yeah.
The same day as Blueprint. So the nigga really ain't supposed to be here, to be honest with you.
Now he's supposed to be here.
To me, he's like the underdog of that whole little pack that just rolled through.
So
That's it,
Jadakiss
that's it.
was supposed to be here.
That's
Jada-
like
but
Yeah, man.
Jadakiss
We
is
can't.
like
Is Jadakiss here?
Kiss is hell yeah.
Musically?
Kiss is here.
Yo, what's happening
Right now?
Yo,
No,
shut
Kiss-
the.
Kiss-
What I miss? What I
Shut the
miss?
studio down.
Kiss won the verses
Kiss,
now.
bro.
Kiss won the
The
verses.
verses, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
saying like,
Oh, Kiss is.
Oh, it don't
Kiss,
matter.
bro.
Wait, first off, when's the last album you heard from
Actively
Fab?
I'm talking actively rapping. Just
Kiss
in
is
general.
actively-
They make just as much tracks. Jadakiss is still dropping
Right.
features
Recent?
everywhere.
Jadakiss.
He just got a feature that he's got a feature on Everybody Can't Go with Betty.
Kiss,
Okay.
he went crazy on that.
Yeah.
Him,
Okay,
Babyface
but before-
Ray, they went crazy on it.
Jadakiss got a new track like every 2 weeks.
Then I'm
He's
missing out.
featured, yeah.
Somebody got to
Kato.
put me back on it.
Kato, Kiss taught you how to hustle. You heard? Kiss taught you how
I'm
to get
from
away.
the South.
You heard?
Let him talk his shit.
Kiss taught you how to get away. Kiss taught you how to hustle. Kiss put them bars together in front of you. I'm in the hood like Chinese wings. You heard that nigga that just said? Yeah. Like that ass though. Niggas is quoting Kiss like a motherfucker. Fab too though. Fab, you fuck with like Fab could cross over. That's why it's like it was always up and up like cause Kiss is like Kiss give you that gritty shit. You heard like then Fab could go there, but Fab is more so like he fuck with the hoes. He got like you understand? Like he
Let me
bring
tell
the
you, this is
vibe.
like Pat Mahomes versus Josh Allen type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't go wrong with either one. You're gonna win some games.
Right.
You know
That's why
what
the
I mean?
argument is
Right.
good.
You
know
like
what I'm saying?
like you said, Kiss really won. He 2-0 on verses right
Yeah,
now.
basically,
One
right.
against
That's
Fab too.
crazy.
The first
Oh,
one,
there you go.
him and Fab, he went crazy.
But you ask who I got.
But sometimes
No, I know.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I'm not
Congratulations. You know what I mean? Clap it up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying like that. I'm not gonna let people slander Jadakiss up here. Where's he been? What? I got it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Kato,
kid.
I ain't
I just
gonna
had
lie.
to-
You gotta
you hurt my soul.
Nothing came across my radar.
You just gotta
that
change
people
your
were like,
Spotify
"Yo, that new
recommendation
Jadakiss."
list. You got to change your Spotify recommendation list. You know what I mean?
he said he from the South
No
though.
disrespect.
Yeah.
No disrespect. They both fly. That's
But-
why we're having a conversation. But
Yeah. Kodak or Jada.
Yo, he gonna go cold.
You got.
I'll tell you what you're about to
think
do. You're
about
about to
that.
go
I knew
are
crazy.
we talking about best
I knew
rapper?
he was about to go.
Talking about my favorite.
Yeah. Kato, nobody's going to watch you on the
Kodak.
podcast no more.
He's thinking about it. That's the good.
What I mean, I want to define the rules by which we're
all
trying
the
to define
rappers are
things.
like, yeah, this is not a hip hop show.
Yeah.
No. Nah, fuck.
So Kato, like for you coming up though, right? Like it was like you said you from the South though. Who was it for you? Like being from you from
Believe it or not, the first shit I started listening to was Ready to Die, Biggie. First, like I had a homeboy that resembled Biggie and put me on the Biggie. Like that's how real the shit was to me. And then I found out the relationship with him and Puff and how they both homeboys coming up, but different like sides of the one-two punch. I was like, oh shit, this is real. And then Bob Marley, Jeezy, you got Ludacris, you got all kinds of shit, South shit, Trick shit, Iceberg. You got, I could go on for years and years and years.
Rose?
A lot of Ross, a lot of, bro, it's so much music down here. This is the thing though. We get all of it. Because Miami is in the South, but it's not the South. Like it's not just Southern. So we getting the New York shit. We getting the Cali vibes, all the Wiz and all the currency and all the E40 and all the.
Everybody come out here and get fucked up, so they're staying here for a little bit.
You dropping a mixtape, you doing some work, you talking to Uncle Luke. Now we juking.
Yeah.
Now they got booty music. It's a little bit of everything, bro. Like, so we catch everything, but as far as
we were
the
talking
ins
about
and
Chris
outs,
Brown earlier. Diddy beats his girlfriends up out here.
oh my God.
Yo, that's
Whoa.
he throwing niggas straight under the bus. Here you go.
That was like pulls.
Diddy ain't even do shit to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, my son Diddy still allegedly right now too though.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
That shit yet.
Yeah, we had his bodyguard up here. So
Roger Bonds.
Yeah,
that's my man Pops. Free Schoolboy too. His son.
Oh,
That's
okay,
his son.
yeah,
Free Schoolboy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we grew up
Same
we grew up-
neighborhood.
Yeah, same neighborhood. Yeah, Free Schoolboy.
I fuck
too.
with Roger Bonds. I honestly, I felt like that dude ain't give a fuck about what people thought about him, and doesn't give a fuck. He's just gonna speak his story, and that's
when
it.
he
If
came
you
up
hate
here,
it,
he
you hate
came
it.
up here straight like, this is me, this is my situation, and this is what it is. But definitely, they did some bullshit to his son though out there. You understand? That man supposed to be home. Free Schoolboy.
Yeah, definitely.
Kevin Townsend. Yeah.
That shit is dope. But let's get into, because we could talk shit all day, and we will.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I need you to talk shit. Let the people know what's up with it, though. You know what I mean?
I talk a bunch of shit all day.
But before we do, let me close on that conversation.
Right.
Fab is fire. Right. I didn't want to skip past this because I'm listening to all the freestyle. Every time Fab gets in his little freestyle sessions where he be dropping when he's traveling around the world.
He in his bag right now.
Yeah, he's killing it.
He's in his bag.
But this is 1A and 1A. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go wrong with either or. But Jadakiss, that shit to me, that's just legendary shit. You know what I mean? So there's so much legendary stories, verses. You could put them on a record with anyone. Don't matter.
Anybody.
You know what I mean? So, same thing with Fab, but some music you won't hear Fab on. Jadakiss don't give a fuck. Give him a beat and an open verse, and that's it.
Back
you know what I mean? It's a rap.
His way too.
But I feel like you're coming up in that goddamn same type of hunger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Starving. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm starving. It's time. I'm not gonna lie, B. And it's like, honestly, too, it be so much different. Like New York, like they say, like right now, they say like the drill culture got it. And shout out to the drill movement. The drill movement is popping. You heard? I'm just not into the smoking on this and. That's not my style. I really rap. You understand? So like I want to hit bars. I want to hear. There's no disrespecting nobody, but like it's a New York sound. Like when you heard when Orlando, you heard the ice cream. He like, that's it. That's like a New York sound, like a original New York sound. Like you don't want to just place one sound on the city, but that's what we came up on. I could just say it like that. Everything develops though as time go on. Like. Just as well as like this show gonna get bigger, like the sound grow and like other shit. Y'all might branch off and have Danza smoke some shit. You understand? Yeah. So it's like that's serious. So it's like it should grow or whatever. But I feel like right now this is the sound right here that I'm trying to bring back to the city. Like,
years ago I would have said you gotta adapt to the times, right? Like if you want to make it, then Conway, Benny, West. They stuck with their same original formula,
right? And
they started killing it. And the one thing that's always been true is history always repeats itself. It's just better versions of it,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So like we saw, after Jordan left, there was like who could it be? You know what I mean? Then Kobe comes, and then they're like somebody's got to replace him. Every year they almost want the next person to come, and it doesn't. And then all of a sudden LeBron comes. You know what I mean? And so like it's like that, and the way that
so many people after too.
And so, like, when there is a bunch of people but there's the people that make it hot again. You know what I mean? And I feel like with your style, and obviously hearing that verse, I feel like that you could do it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. And no funny shit though. I even looked at like you see how like some people like us being like New York City people, and then it's like yo like Buffalo, Rochester, whatever. Some people be like, oh, that ain't real New York or whatever. That's really New York. That's a state. You understand? And that's still the same sound. It ain't like they don't sound like just Buffalo. That sound like a New York State sound. Like you understand?
Yeah.
They really put they not saying put their neck on the line, pause, but they stuck to what was theirs. Like, you understand? This is what we do. This is how we sound. And if y'all don't fuck with it, y'all don't. And if y'all do, y'all do. You understand?
Yeah.
And that shit work for them. You understand? So you don't have to jump out and be on no South beats. Like, if you want to do that, like, if that's just the vibe, you want to catch a vibe, you can vibe all day off different music. But as far as, like, them sticking their neck out there to stay on what they on, I jack that 100%. Like, 100%. Like, you know they doing something, niggas like, nah, they from New York. Yeah, would have been like, nah, they from Buffalo. Nah, they from New York. You heard? That ass though.
Facts.
And they be talking that shit in them records too.
Hell yeah.
Any rapper from New York talks about
the
king of New York. But how did this shit start for you though? How did music start for you? How you get into it?
Just being on the block, I'm rapping and shit, rapping, pardon me. I'm rapping, and niggas just telling me too, they tired of just hearing me rap with no beats and shit. I was just out there every other night, niggas out there drinking and shit. Yo, rap. I'm rapping. And it's like, yo, me and my man, we just got in the studio, you heard? And from there, we been in there locked in ever since, my brother.
How old were you then?
I can't even put an age on it, though, bro, honestly.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't put my age out here right now.
Oh, yeah. Rappers be doing that shit. I be like, look,
I learned that from a rapper.
Really?
That ass though, but as far as like us just doing the music, like it's just it been a little road for us. I ain't even gonna say we put our best foot forward yet because we got so much to come, you heard, bro. So much to come. We got some great shit on the way. I'm stamping it right now. Like we got some great shit on the way. We got some great shit on the way.
What was the first moment for you where you felt like I'm built for this shit? Like what was the first like where people were like where you put out a record and people were fucking with it? Like, is it the first record? It take a little time?
Nah, it wasn't even doing the records. That's what I was saying, too. It was like, I was running up on niggas in the street. Yo, what's up? Like, K-Shans, you got, like certain people you see, like Vado and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I grew up around them and shit, too. So, it's like, yo, rap. These is real rappers and shit. You understand? So, it's like, certain people, A$AP Rocky from the neighborhood and shit. So, it's like, that's my man. I'm rapping, and I see, oh, they could do it, and then niggas is fucking with my shit. Bet like we in there like see like I don't know if y'all seen the shit on YouTube. Me and Meek did a little back and forth and all that like shit like that. So it's like, or that's when I knew like yo this shit is really real. Like you understand? Because it's not just niggas from my block saying yo you nice. Like when the town is like yo nah I'm fucking with son he nice like he really could spit. You feel me? Then it's like I bet.
Like you said, people start bitching at you like man we ain't gonna put something out.
Yeah right.
It's
yeah
like,
I hear that a lot too.
I got you.
And you know you could be nice on your block and then you get off your block and niggas is like, yo, that shit is terrible.
Shit sound weird. Shit sound foreign.
Shit is terrible.
Nah, not your shit, bro.
So you got
that cream was crazy.
You got a lot of cosigns from a lot of people. What does that feel like for you? Because you got some big names that cosign you.
It feel normal because, like, not saying it like that, they normal people to me. Like, you understand? So it's like it feel normal. It's appreciative though, honestly. Like it's appreciative and shit, but it feel good to just know like, yo. I bet people fucking with my shit, but I gotta go harder though. You heard? Until like you get them big cosigns, like you understand, like you get a Hove or like yo boy nice or like something. That's when it's like I bet, like you feel me? Yeah. Because I feel like honestly, I was supposed to been there. You understand? But everything happens in time when it's supposed to happen.
He said, like I had to like make sure I was not tripping, right? He said like a legend, like my man got shout outs from Mace. For me, like when you talk about Jadakiss or you talk about Fab, you gotta mention Mace. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Cameron, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like that shit is those. It don't matter if they know you or not. That I was watching a video earlier today of Benzino be doing them little like talent shows that people could go to, pull up and get your music heard by Benzino. You know, he be making his bag off of that shit. There was a rapper that was up there. And he was like, he was asking for the money back because nobody goes to this show or whatever, right? So he's pressing Benzino for the money, but Benzino in all this shit, it was on a video. This happened months ago though, and I seen like although they were ready to whoop him, you know what I mean, or do something, It's outside late at night. You know what I mean? They're ready to do something for that $500 back. And but Benzino does say while they're pressing him, he's like, you ain't got no motion. Like, nobody ever heard of you. You know what I mean? Like, you might as well perform in front of them 4 people in there. You know what I mean? Like you might need it.
Tell them what happened.
And so, like, when you really think about this shit, there's a lot of rappers that really think that they could rap. A lot. And there's a lot of rappers that could rap that ain't getting no cosigns like that. So, like, it's good that you're humble to sit there and be like, you know what, I need more than that. Because that's really the truth, right? Like, with the people that end up shining are those people. But don't downplay the motherfucking cosign. That's a good goddamn cosign.
It's not even like I'm really downplaying the cosign. It's like I not saying I expected that because like I know like this is where I come from. Like I know they gonna feel me. But like when the world, like you understand, like not saying and there's no disrespect to none of them because they really legends. Not just where I'm from to the world too. But I'm saying like you want the world to understand you. Like to my story, they know their stories. You understand? To my story and just put myself out there. I can't never sit here and downplay anybody, honestly. Like, but even like you said, like performing in front of 4 people, and I done did that shit. You understand? Because if it's a little venue or whatever, we there. Or I done stood in the back of a pickup truck in the middle of Harlem at a cookout, and with a 1,000 people out there, and I performed in the back of a pickup truck. It wasn't no stage, none of that shit. Give me the mic, we out here, and I'm doing this. You understand?
So you would have been justified in grabbing the $500 back from Benzino then, because you did the show in front of more than 5 people. You know
if it was 4 people there, and I would have just took it as just a lesson. You understand? Because you can't jump into everything too just because you see it. Like you gotta just get the reviews back or see what they generating or whatever over there sometimes too. Like you learn your lesson with shit like that too as time go on. You just gotta just be in this shit. You understand? Because you going to bump into some like bumps in the road though. So if you in this shit for the long haul, now you know not to do no stupid shit like that again. If you feel like that was dumb for you, you understand?
And you had those days, right? Like you had the days where you released a record and the view there wasn't that many listens because it's not how it works. And like everybody expects shit as soon as you drop it. Like you know what's the illest shit that I think most, not the illest shit, but one of the like trends that people have is this song's dropping 9:30 Friday night, but nobody fucks with them yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they'll post the shit for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? 9:30 Saturday night, January 31st.
They trying to promote it.
You know what I mean? And it's like they go so hard at that, but come on, just put the record out because you need to get to the next one already. People want to hear you. You know what I mean? So we all start from the moments, the baby moments in anything.
That's like me. Like I'm not the person, like I see it work for other people, but I just never did it. Like, you know how like they'll say, yo, I need 50,000 comments and I drop this. Yeah. And it's like, yo, bro, put the music out. I mean,
that's what I was getting to. Put that motherfucking music out,
Stop playing.
Right. Like, put the music out. And that's another problem, too. Like, even, like, a lot of upcoming artists, and I'm speaking to myself, too, we do whole music. Like, you understand? Nah, I'm not going to put this. We got to flood this shit. Like, and that's what type of time I'm on right now. Flood it. See how, like, even y'all, like, y'all dropping interview. If y'all was doing 1 interview a month, 2 interviews, like, you understand? It's like, flood it, because now the more they see you, then it's like, all right, let me, even if he clicked over, skip past you a few times. Like, yo, matter of fact, let me see what son talking about.
Well, that's fire. You just made me realize that for the first time. Right. We're out here dropping mixtapes like Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's fire, though.
Hours long.
That's congratulations is deserved to y'all, though. For real, because on some G shit, though, sometimes people just be holding back. And honestly, you're holding yourself back. And I'm not speaking to nobody. I'm speaking to me, too. Like, you understand? Like, we holding ourselves back when we sit there. We holding on to this shit. And you sitting on this music, sometimes, if you making great music, like, what's the word? Music don't get outdated, like, a lot. Like, you understand? Like, like great music could rock in any era. Like, you understand? Like, they throw Biggie on in the club right now. I'm going to go crazy. You understand? Yeah. So it's like, but it's still us holding on to the music instead of releasing it to the world because we sit here and hear this shit all day. We know it's fire. Just get the feedback from the world.
Hell yeah. I get it if it's like for an album that's dropping or some shit like that. But if it ain't, if you're doing it just because you want to make a couple dope fucking Instagram videos, you know what I mean? You know, you're dropping that fucking, come on now. That's why I love it when rappers rap. Like, you know, like I love it when fighters fight. When I'm watching MMA or some shit like that, I like watching fighters fight. Like, let me get to that organic type feel when it comes to, like, when I'm listening to music, Let that rapper rap. Like, let me listen to somebody spit. I don't give a fuck what it is or where I'm listening to. You know what I mean? Where I'm listening to it. It could be in the club, in the whip, at the studio. Don't matter. Like, I like hearing people rap. You know what I mean? I like that. I like people get back to the basics of music. When you get that shit is forever.
Good
you know
music
what I mean?
could change your whole vibe, bro.
Hell
you
yeah.
can be pissed off, light you a blunt or whatever you choose to do at the moment. You understand?
Yeah.
And you put some music on, that should have changed your whole vibe about some certain things. Like, you understand?
Yeah. Listen, people use music for everything. Like when you see a bitch rolling by listening to certain shit, you're like, yeah, she's ready to fuck. You know what I mean? She's mad at she's mad at her man right now. Hey, what's up?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when you see people in the gym and turning their music up, you know what I mean? And even when people are ready to fight and shit like that, I remember being young. I'm like, I'm playing some goddamn DMX.
Yeah, get
Beat
you
the fuck
turned
out
up.
of this
That ass
motherfucker.
though. Get you turned up though. That ass though.
Doom.
They got music for all moods. Like, that's basically what you're saying. It's a music for all moods. Like, you understand? Like, even I'm driving through when we was riding through Miami yesterday, and it's like, man, I need the Miami vibe. Like, you feel me? I went back to Old Ross, rich off cocaine. That shit put you in that mood though. Like, I'm in Miami now. Like, you understand? I don't want to
put you in the mood to get in the studio yet?
I got in the studio yesterday here. That was yesterday I got here? Yeah, No, the day before yesterday, I think. I came straight to got here, chilled out for a second with the studio at.
Fire.
Went straight there.
Yeah, get right to work.
Word.
Shout out to Junior.
Yeah.
Hear him in
Right.
there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's baby boy.
Yeah. So you
Shit
got
twin too.
Yeah,
That shit twin
appreciate
too.
it.
Yeah. All right.
What would you say though? Like, is it all moods for you, or what's the mood? What's the main mood that your music gives somebody when they turn you on? What they
I think right now. Pause. Yeah. But right now, I think that I feel like I was just screaming a little bit. Right now, I think that just bust out bugging. That's though. But right now, I feel like I'm just trying to change because I don't want you to just have like a dark listen when you hear me, or like just straight on some drug or whatever. Like, you understand? I want to change the vibe a little bit around my music too, because like even like I said, revert back to Biggie or whatever. Big had all different type of sounds. He went from kicking the door. Then he got hypnotized the next track. You understand that ass though? Then it's like, you understand? Like, it was an all around sound, and that's what music is for, because it's like a roller coaster. You heard, bro? Like, it's gonna take you, like, you might be here, might be here. You got on Ready to Die. He got Ready to Die. Like, my life played out like a Jerry curl. I'm ready to die. And then on the next joint, he got Biggie, Give Me One More Chance, and you rocking with the joint. So it's like music is a roller coaster, bro. And that's what people need to get back to. Like, it ain't just one sound. Like, you understand?
Yeah. And it should be that, right? Because it should be based on the mood you got.
Right, and how
you know
you
what I mean?
feel.
You can't be making mad music when you're happy as fuck and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to say.
Just getting a boost, the whole shit changes out of nowhere. You're just mad for no motherfucking reason.
And even when I write, majority of the time, if I'm writing, I'm going off of how I feel at the moment. You heard?
What gets you into that stage, that writing mode?
Sometimes I might be pissed completely off. Like, somebody piss you off. You might not even, like, you get into it with your girl. You don't even want to curse out. You just go in and you write something. It ain't got to be about her, but you just writing. Like, you understand? So it's like
5 to 10 lines about it. Though.
Yeah, two. Getting on my fucking nerve. Shit like that. Word. But, like, as far as, like, anything, or if I'm just sitting around, music come on, and you just catch the vibe, that's just what you get into. Like, you understand? You just rap. And you got a bunch of, like, you hear around you all the time, like, people, yo, when you gonna drop something? When you gonna do this? Yo, you see them doing, You understand? Like, all right, bet. Now I gotta move because these niggas moving. You heard, like, basically, though. It's a little motivation for me, though. Everything.
And then what is the creative process for you? Like, so, you know, a lot of people like smoking a blunt when they get in the studio or pouring something up. What is the creative process for you when you get into the...
Me personally, I can't do none of that shit in the studio. Like, honestly, I'm in the studio, I'm sober, like, completely sober. Like, if I'm smoking in there, I might get drowsy. I might be thinking about something totally different, get stuck. If I'm drinking, my words slurring or some shit like that, I just don't be one to, like, fuck nothing up. So when I get in there, I'm just straight focused, bro. Yeah. I be sober.
So you sound like a perfectionist when you're in there. You don't like that shit slipping up, nothing. That shit's got to sound right.
Yeah, but, yeah, I think that too.
I'm over you. Sometimes it takes you a couple seconds to catch it. What the fuck did I say that was pause words?
Just like
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but it's just like I just don't want to get in there and just lose. Yeah. You know, you smoke weed, you might be thinking about that's how you know, you ever been driving and you high, son, you thinking about something totally different though than you driving though.
I'm doing it right now because I just smoked. I'm like, what am I gonna be able to speak? Or anybody be able to speak without the pause? But I'm listening to you at the same time. Yeah, I hear it both. Yeah.
But that's how that shit really be. So it's like, nah, I need to be fully focused. I can't. Like I was telling Kato earlier, I can't fuck with the new weed. That shit, I don't know if it's too good. I can't fuck with that shit.
The shit got COVID in it.
Yes, basically, weed. And I'm not gonna lie too. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. The new weed used to make me happy. This shit is making me sad. Like, I'm thinking about shit I'm not supposed to be thinking about. I ain't doing this shit no more. I ain't smoking.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I ain't smoking because I be thinking about shit like that. So now the weed I just smoked, I'm gonna be thinking about, is this sad weed?
Yeah, this is sad.
I mean, now that's just why my workout was kind of ass, because I smoked this sad ass weed.
That ass though, bro. On some G shit. And I used to see that shit like, what the fuck am I sad for?
So you're in the booth sober.
Super sober.
The beat is being selected while you're there. How does your beat selection process go? People sending you beats, you just rifling through them?
Yeah, like if people send me beats or something, like if you send me, like if you was a producer and you would send me a beat, if I listen to it right now and I'm jacking it, I'll start writing something right then and there. You heard? Like, and it's just like, I'll write it right then and there. I like to go in the studio prepared too, honestly, because that just kill all the just sitting around, not doing nothing, you waiting and wasting time trying to like put some vocals or something together. And I could go in there and actually just like come up with something. But I'd rather go in there already prepared.
Fire. So you're just like when we're talking about Jadakiss, or we're talking about Biggie, we're talking about Fab. Like when you thinking about beat selections. Like which who do you think gets to like the best sounds? Like what's the joints?
Out of the niggas you just named?
Yeah.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie, between Big and Fat, I ain't gonna all of them, cause you gotta think Kiss had Knock Yourself Out and shit like that. Like it's over. They all give you different different sounds and shit though. So it's like I'm just going for a good vibe right now. Like good vibe. I'm just going for a good vibe sound right now though.
So you said between them, as if like that wouldn't be the one though.
What you mean?
So like you said between them. So like basically you said it like, if you actually had to pick a beat pack from somebody, where you getting it from? Like what type of beats you listening to? Like these producers, when they're sending you beats, what do they got to send you for you to be like, yeah, I'm fucking with this right here?
A lot of producers was sending me like regular ass Pain beats. You understand? Because like I used to rap like on some Pain music shit though. Yeah. But you want to get your sound, like you don't want to be stuck in a box like when it comes to shit like that. So it was like at a time I was going for anything that wasn't no Pain beats, you heard? Because they were just sending me straight. The soul sample in the back is just like sad. You understand? I'm smoking weed. I'm sad already. Now I'm writing about the damn homies and shit. That ass. Now I'm writing about the damn homies and shit. It's like, yo, damn, where the party records at? Or like, you understand? Like,
so you can feel that too, boy.
Right.
Yeah, bump that.
Oh, it's fucking pause, guy.
Yeah.
It's just like this shit be. I be trying to like. I be taking notes to see where I'm going at the same time listening, and then out of nowhere just hear like it's pause. I'm like, I hate it. I think it's time to retire it. I'm about to go on like I'm gonna advertise the videos that I'm gonna be saying. I'm gonna do what Kanye did for the Super Bowl. I'm gonna just start paying for these ads to go in front of your face. Pause. The pause has ended.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Bro.
I get it. I know in Harlem it ain't Harlem alone. That one place is strong enough to keep this goddamn world alive forever. They should have never gave Cam and Mace the platform. The shit just got way louder. Now you got people saying pause that you would never expect to say pause.
Right.
That it's almost like pause worthy. Them saying pause. Right. You know what I mean? Don't pause me. Pause real quick. You know what the fuck you talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. My mother hey yo, like
that's
that's really how that shit is right now though. Like yo. Because in just there though, you heard like even them, you see like they on them. That's a beautiful platform that they got right now too. Like it's a beautiful thing that they even back together. Like just seeing them work, coming from where we come from, and not seeing them together at all for years, and seeing what they doing right now is fire. So you seeing
fun up
they
there,
having fun. That's what it is though, and that's. Honestly, that's like you sit in a Harlem barbershop. Like when you looking at that, that's like a Harlem barbershop. So it's like you hearing pause all day. Yeah. So when you come outside and you talking, you kind of preparing yourself like, yo, hold on, before I say something crazy.
Wake up real quick.
Then you would say something. That's like you say something, pause, and it's like, I'm going to tell yo, this nigga just said. Now everybody go, yo,
3 times. Yo, the nigga said the same shit.
So like
3 times.
So Cam and Mace, when you said like you're glad they're back together, right? Like this is that original sound, but it was fire when it was, and that's why I said you can't, like when you mentioned Fab or Jadakiss, you can't leave out Mace, because Murder Mace,
Murder was
Killer Cam,
pain.
like that shit. Man, I don't know if y'all remember this shit from back in the day, right? This is Cam.
It sound like COC Cam.
You never hear nobody tip me in. I be in Lebanon with the Libyans, the Malice that's Caribbean. I ain't no fucking child, y'all, cause I got money pounds this tall. Selling big thousand all, crack smacking talent all I got is back options. On 31 is when I rap rocks. In 89 when I was slap boxing, now blocks I'm padlocking and cat cocking and cap popping, doing drive-bys out the black dots. I ain't little but bitches, guns no wings.
You hear that shit? This is way back when, like 94 or some shit.
My forces endorses to kill all your sources. Y'all niggas must be cautious. No losses. My fortress is Jaguars and Porsches. Ride the OTB to check my money on the horses. My horses is flawless. My block runner.
And then you had Mace. And then you had Mace hop out right after that.
I bless souls with G's, cause G's is what my chest so much ice on my neck. I might catch a chest cold back, so variant. Not known to scare berrymen. When I bring beef, niggas act like they vegetarians. Tell your men in the PM when the clock hit the PM. He bet watch his cerebral. My people come to see him. Fuck the drama. All my niggas bring that on the rag. Infrared beamers on your head. By the time you seen it, you be dead.
Come on now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Come
Back
on
then,
now.
them niggas when they was like this to like there's a song like one of my favorite. It's called American Dream, right? Big L, Bloodshed, Herb McGruff. Shout out McGruff. Big L, Bloodshed, Herb McGruff, Cam, Mace. Everybody went crazy on the song, right? I always like listen to it to try to figure out who had the crazier verse, like, and I always get a different one every time. Like it's like
it depends on what type of mood you were in.
Gruff came through bugging. He came through like on
Gruff
some,
always came through with some nasty ass
ill
bars.
nigga, ill nigga. Shout out Gruff, prime dog.
Nah, so when people got to get like with that connection with Cam and Mace, I love it. Like for most people, they'll see that shit as competition. For me, I love it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it shines a better light on the industry. Plus, they're fire. And then you're talking about something like the chemistry between them two. The fact that they got back together, I was like, ain't no way.
You could tell they missed each other, though, honestly. Like, pause. You could see that they missed each other, like, just even being around each other and shit like that. Everything is jokes. And it's not like they not really just up there talking music. They up there on some sports shit. So it's like, it's a whole nother, like, that's why it's iller because it's like,
they're just being
nother,
them.
yeah, just being, it's like I said, it's like you sit in a Harlem barbershop, basically. Like, if you watching that show, like, that's what you really just get, you know. That's shout out to the Killer and Mesa. Or
that's a dope way to look at it.
And Murder is really like you see how you just played that.
Yeah,
both of them still nice. Murder is really still nice though. Like you're
he just don't be. I think he's gonna drop
music
something
out. Yeah,
I
think he about to drop too, but he don't be Murder really still go crazy. Like I seen him in the booth, full length mink on, shades on, he going crazy.
Yeah, the dude is.
He's like he's still.
He
in
is.
that
I'm telling you, he is what like when you see all these spitters now. There's a like the influence of Cam and Mace in him.
Hell yeah.
But Mace, you got to remember, Mace was that was Diddy's guy. Pause, right? Now I gotta say pause for that. But when you listen to what Mace did throughout his career, his albums were fire. Just because like it's like these new eras really ain't. You know what I mean? If you're from South Florida, you might not have caught that wave. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't really catch what Mace did, or why you hear people like Fab, Jadakiss dropping these records. A lot of them were influenced by people like that. So Harlem definitely got a lot of influence on the rap game, man.
Hell yeah! Like even like you see like he passed so early, but like Big L, like I feel like a lot like. I don't feel like L get the flowers that he's supposed to get. L is one of the illest niggas that ever even touch a microphone. You're like some of the shit that he was saying back then, you like right now it still go crazy. Like, understand? That nigga said you ask Beavis, I get nothing but head. That was crazy.
I was about to say that line for whatever reason. I was thinking
because it was
about
like
that
it's an ill ass. Like he was just an ill nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like L shit was, and he was saying some off the wall shit at the time.
And his storytelling was fire.
Crazy.
I mean, Casualties of a Dice Game is still one of the illest records.
Right, and that's real life though. You understand? Like,
and then you got all these. They were all together. They're digging in the crates.
Right.
That's where the
COC,
Cam,
Children of the Corn. Now they was Children of the Corn. Digging in the crates was.
Oh yeah, my bad. I meant to say. I was just thinking about that
when he was with Joey Crack. Yeah,
it's literally what I just fucking typed in the thing was Children of the Corn to get that record out.
Right.
But Fred was like Mace's Diddy's guy. Pause.
Pause.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I knew it was coming.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I hit you with it from the text.
You know what it is for
Shout
me
out
though?
myself for that money, yo. That nigga's good for some shit like that.
For
That
me
nigga
though,
DM you
it's
some
like
wild shit.
when I play the pause game, I'm a little bit disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like when I got the opportunities to do it, like if the Island Boys are in front of me, I'd be like, you guys kiss each other, pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gay, pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying disrespectful shit and just playing it off at the bars. Like, you know what I mean? Get that
Shout
shit
out
out
my
of
nigga
there.
Fred Money.
But
though,
yeah,
man.
shout out
That's
Fred
my
Money.
dog,
Fred
B.
Money. That's somebody that
That's a fool right there. That nigga text you some random shit just snapping on you.
Yeah.
You gotta always just wow him up. Just any chance you get, just wow on him. You know, just DMing him, say some crazy shit.
I talk shit to that
Yeah,
nigga.
that nigga's
I
crazy.
talk too much shit to Fred.
That nigga's
too much.
crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I can't. Every time something happens, talking shit. He knows too.
Yeah.
He knows when it's that time. Like he'll be watching one of these shows and he'll hit me up and be like, "Yo, chill."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, here, you about to go too far and shit. He's like, Danza Kato.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nigga Fred Money.
But
shout
yeah,
out
like,
Money.
so you know how it is when we do this shit up here though. Like we hear like you're walking up to people and just dropping verses. You know what I mean? So like I'd be like sitting here and like you said Fab, I'm gonna drop a Fab type beat on fucking YouTube or something.
Talk to me.
And if you could rap like that, I dead ass. That's why I was setting you up. You know what I'm saying? So
I know the setup.
you heard?
Yeah, they bank on me to provide truth. Cause I supply the straightening when the line loose. I don't get aroused by fake smiles and vibes, boo. I hit it and I'm distant, I go missing like a side tooth. I hate all these motherfuckers besides Pop Dukes. Papa was a Rolling Stone like that rock group. Then he became state property like that rock group. I've been living off experience since the locks blew. Mama told me don't buy it if you can't cop two. The line just threw me cause Simon and I cop two. You niggas living a lie, but I'ma die true. Just know I'm on a different time if I gotta watch you. Lord knows that these boys cold. This run electrifying, I should line up a boat. I'm steering a yacht, my bitch is driving the boat. Clico on blue waters, we tap the bottle to toast. I was raised by wolves at night, my eyes they glow. Nigga pay me mine in full like Makai Fife. I'm broke, baby. The mouth always say it love me, but the soul hate me. Dope boys go crazy whenever Portier speak. I got a hustler spirit, silk custom wearing. Get the money, nigga, fuck they feelings. I don't know if they want the dough or want the attention. We can't get along here, I gotta come with extensions. Hustle like an African, prayer help me balance it. Still run with body snatchers, we ain't human trafficking. Money in the walls, but the work in the attic here. Lord bro, the devil's son, if these niggas savages. Big dog, lock on him, bet he never scratch again. Sturdy but play dirty, I did it just to grab the win. Handing out burners for that murder, I'm an advocate. Put the potato on the 8-0, I mash this shit. Causing terror like Al Qaeda. I got wild flavors, sneak dissing, but you love a nigga, you a mal hater. I don't step, I stomp, little nigga, I'm a ground shaker. Took the standing toll on that man, you a foul player. All I know that hate still real when the love not. Head tap, hang him upside down till the blood stop. We ain't gotta bust no Johnny pumps to flood blocks. I bring that coke package like soap in a Dove box. Pyrex.
Jesus.
I was like,
Hey.
for the streets, you alright?
Pyrex P,
I
baby.
seen the lineup too. I seen the
on.
lineup. He tried to set me up.
He
I
caught
gotta
it.
pay attention.
Yeah.
I see what's going on,
I
baby.
could tell you had to catch it because
Pause.
sitting there listening, you know.
I ain't
God
catch
damn.
nothing, brother.
Yo, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Respectfully,
You know what? You know what that just did for me? I'm like, yo, we're dope.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm
Fendi.
gonna tell you why I feel like that. Cause
Offended.
if we weren't dope, if what we're doing ain't dope up here, if this platform ain't fire, we ain't getting no verses like that.
Come
you know what I mean? It's somebody coming up here like, no, I
on.
don't. Could you change the beat? Not right now. I don't want to do it like.
Yeah.
But when you're dope, you could just throw a fucking beat on out of nowhere. And the shit seems scripted, right? Like it seems like there's no way that shit was off the fly.
Right.
Fire.
And we live. So
Yeah,
you know.
like, you can't. You can't do a retake. You're watching this right now. It's motherfucking. It's 11:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
Right.
in motherfucking Miami.
In Miami. You
And
alright?
Pyrex P just
Pyrex
burned
P,
down the
yeah.
fucking studio.
Right. Harlem, we here,
Yo,
baby.
thank you for
alright?
doing that.
Nah, I
Thank you
appreciate y'all
for
for
being a
having me
rapper.
here,
Like,
though,
no,
too.
we ain't motherfucking done. You feel me? But thank you for doing that because rappers need to rap.
Right.
Facts.
It should be okay for
Right.
rappers to rap.
Showcase.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's what we need to hear. Like I promise you, it's like most of this shit is for TikTok now. People ain't rapping like that.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's like these are well rehearsed records that took them 6 weeks to build this record. You know what I mean? We need to hear shit like this. You
Like
know what I mean?
bars,
That's
yeah.
just refreshing for me.
And
That
that's
shit
where-
fire. Let me get the. You know what I mean? That shit was fire. That's what we need to hear right there. That's just fire.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Hell
That shit
yeah.
come from though. You heard too. Honestly, it's like when you being on the streets, like I was saying before. It's like yo, when it was time to rap, like that's like when Cam and them, yo, rap. How many times I was rapping for New York? It's like
Yeah.
rap. And it's like because you say you can rap. Then what you gonna do?
Show up unprepared.
Yeah, like just look.
Yeah.
I never forget when I did the situation. Like when me and Meek went back and
Yeah, I
forth.
was just about to ask you that.
When we was having a conversation, he was asking me about something totally different. I'm like, yo, fuck all that. I rap. And he like, let me hear something.
Yeah, prove it.
Right then and there, it's like, oh shit, what the fuck?
How did that happen? How did it all come about?
Oh, they was shooting a I think if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was it wasn't All Star Weekend. I was locked up for that. It was something going on in New York City, right? And everybody was there, like everybody. Diddy and them was shooting a video on 4th and Lenox. I'm right there on 39th, 40th and Lenox, so it's only like a 5-block walk. You understand? And it's like I got the call, yo. Get the 4th right now. That's what my cousin. Shout out Paper. Yo, get the 4th right now. We over there. I get over there. I'm just watching the scenery, and as like if I'm over there and like seeing them with the game at and they shooting a video or whatever, I'm just sitting there. I got the hoodie on, just looking dusty, really. Just watching, looking greasy. You heard, but and Meek had just approached me like, yo, bro, like yo, like you feel me? Yo, you look like but it's all. I mean, I'm not here for all that shit, bro. Nigga, I rap, and music lighten the mood up sometimes too. You heard, and it's like I rap, and it's like yo, let me hear something. I'm like, you gotta rap too. He did what he was supposed to do. You heard, bro?
Yeah.
But when I looked up, I ain't gonna lie, that was the first time I was ever really nervous to rap, though. Because after I said this shit, about time I said, yo, I rap and you gonna rap too, whatever, and I looked around, there was so many people around me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit, I done talked myself. Look, you done talked to yourself in some shit again, right? You heard?
All right, don't
Like,
fuck
that,
up. Here we go.
Then it's like you got Ross, Diddy, Nelly, French, all these niggas is around, and I'm like, oh, shit. I bet. We here now. You feel me?
Right.
You got to be a confident motherfucker to be able to get in front of a goddamn crew like that and just sit there.
But
and
they
say,
wasn't right there when I first started talking that shit, though.
Yeah,
This is what I'm trying to tell you,
yeah.
feel me? When I first started talking that shit, they wasn't right there. But it's like before I said,
Like you said,
yo,
though, it was written.
yeah, that was written before. That's what I'm trying to say. And I wasn't even supposed to be on the streets that night. You heard, bro? I was supposed to be going somewhere else, and it's like I just happened to be outside. And it's like this shit is lined up.
How you
understand?
feel like you did?
At first, I think at first I was a little nervous. You heard?
Yeah.
But like after Meek rap, and I'm like, nah, I gotta go crazy. Like, you understand? Because it's like at first I felt like I was a little nervous because of who was around me. Honestly, at the time, and it's like I was hungry, but at that moment, it's like, oh shit.
Plus, you remember the Meek videos, so it's like,
Right?
oh
And
man,
then
he really do
This is
this.
somebody that I grew up watching. Though, you heard, bro? We used to tap in like the Philly scene. Philly got a lot of nice niggas. You heard, bro? Like even the women out there like get busy. Like pause, no freaky. Like even like the women out there get busy too. Like they really rap. You understand? So it's like when you think like a Philly person or somebody, you like, nah, I gotta go crazy. You understand? Then you look up and you see like the crowd around. It's like, oh shit. I think in the beginning, I was like kind of nervous, but on the second time, I feel like I did great though. Honestly, or
How did the like looking back to it? Did you said there was Meek, Ross,
Diddy,
French, Nelly.
yeah.
Did like the reception? Did you have conversations with them immediately following that?
Yeah,
Or was
following that, I was about to. I actually rapped and walked off. Right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the police came and all this shit. Like they, it's 4-wheelers out, all type of shit, dirt bikes, everything. And I was walking off. Diddy and Ross had called me up. They was in. I said Diddy and Ross, Paul himself. Diddy and Meek. They was in a Ghost. They're like, yo, pull up, yo. I exchanged numbers with them or whatever. And I was actually just talking to it was me. Meek had somebody with him. I think Coon. Remember, he used to be like Coon cop that Rari. I don't even feel sorry. That's his man or some shit at the time. Or I think he was managing them. Some. I was in talks with something, but I ended up getting locked up like on some bullshit. Like a few days later, I lost the phone, or whatever. I was fucked up for a minute. But everything happened for a reason, because sometimes you see how like that footage, I never would have saw that footage again if I wasn't still doing what I was doing. Like me still rapping, the guy that was recording it said one of my videos is just getting posted and shit somewhere, and the guy that was recording it hit me like, yo, I think I got a video of you rapping with me. And I'm like, hell yeah, that was me. Where that video at? I've been looking for this shit for years.
Send it.
Word, but it's like, that's why you just keep, the moral of the story is keep going though, honestly. You feel me?
It's fire.
Just keep going.
Listen, I could talk shit with the best of them. I'm a troll. But Diddy is no joke. Like, Diddy in this music industry is a motherfucking legend. In the streets, he's a legend. You know what I mean? Like, that's that.
Super well respected.
I don't, like, there's a lot of allegations out about him. It is what it is. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I will tell you what. Diddy inspired me like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, Diddy is somebody who we all aspired to be. If you wanted to get money out in the streets,
Facts.
Diddy was one of them people that inspired you, because he's definitely a legend out there. So, like, I can't imagine you were, like, no doubt Meek Mill's a beast. Right. But when you go to that whip or you go out there and you seen Diddy, that shit
it's like
crazy.
It's really puff, like, you understand? Like, damn. But, like, and no funny shit, even at that time, I'm still kind of nervous, though. I rapped and all that still already, but it's like, yo, I'm really, like, you feel me? It's really puffing them right here. Like, so it's like, I bet. Then you got ASAP Rockies. You got everybody out there, and it's like, yeah, Ray, go ahead. Vado was right there with me, like, yo, go ahead. So it kind of eased the situation for me a little bit, too, I feel like. But
Yeah, it's Paul Metalbug over here. About to kill that motherfucker.
I just seen something, too. I saw
Definitely about to kill that son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's some Florida shit.
Yeah.
Them shit's ain't in New York.
Yeah, nah, we don't got those. I looked over there. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it was over here.
Yeah.
I was trying to be quiet.
Nah, we don't got those.
Yeah.
We don't got those.
Yeah, definitely don't. That's when I first moved here. I seen them shits. I'm like, hell no, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, when I first
I thought I was
been
gonna
down
die dead ass, huh?
Oh, we
How
got
long you been
those.
down here?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
That's pain.
Yeah,
You like it though?
I love it.
Hello.
I like,
prefer-
I like money.
What's not to love?
Not to love,
There's,
baby.
there's a lot of money to
the
make.
fucking
Could get
bills.
homesick though. You could want to go home.
That's true.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna talk shit about Buffalo in a sense,
Oh man.
but I'm gonna keep it 100, right? Like, it ain't that much you could do out there. Like, when I be going out there to visit, and I'm hitting up Uber Eats at like 11 o'clock. If Uber Eats ain't got 500 goddamn restaurants for me to choose from, I'm sad as hell. Out here, it don't matter what day,
Whatever the fuck you
what
up.
time. You know what I mean? There's something the motherfucker do. When I first moved here, and I'm single, it wasn't a motherfucking problem I couldn't get myself into. You know what I mean?
Right.
There
Saying
wasn't
a lot,
there
yeah.
wasn't a bike I couldn't ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was fun out here in South Florida. You know what I mean? And then, you know, now I'm tied up, got kids. But again, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with my kids. I need to take them out to some goddamn park. There's 48 of them nearby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if I was back home in Buffalo, I still got to avoid going to certain neighborhoods because I don't want my kids growing up and seeing no shit
what's
like
really
that.
going on,
There's not that, like, the same shit with Harlem. You know what I mean? So, like, when you get to that stage, like, I love it. I can't go back. Plus, it's cold.
Yeah, it's brick ass.
Yeah.
It's brick ass.
I can't.
It's brick ass.
That shit is.
I ain't gonna lie, this really the end goal. Like, you understand, like to live like how it is out here though, like in the good parts. So like, you understand, because I know everywhere got a trenches. You feel me? But as far as like this is like really the end goal though, like to be with your family and being able to do what you want to do with your family, not worrying about where you going with your kids and shit like that, because certain shit might take place. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, you want your family out and away from this shit. Like, being in the city is so only thing like the city is so crowded. Pause. Everybody just on top of each other. Pause. Like, you feel me? So it's like you don't really want your kids can't grow up how you really grew up. Like, when you just said that, I don't want to go certain places and let my kids see this, because it's like, yo, Dad, you had to live like that, but you do want them to see certain shit too, to know like, yo, right now this is where I came from, but this is where I got you at now. You understand?
Yeah.
This is like you don't have to move like them people. Excuse me. Like, you feel me?
And they'll still be like T.I.'s son and be like, nah, I grew
Yo,
up in
why
the
I
trenches.
knew you was just about to say that.
You know what I mean?
I knew you was about to say that.
Yeah. Because I be feeling like that. I be worried if my son felt like that. You got a son, daughter?
I got daughters.
Daughter?
Yeah.
Daughters?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the ages?
7 and about to be 2.
Okay. So you're dealing with the same shit I'm dealing with.
Hell yeah.
Daughter trying to beat you up.
Wildin'.
Yeah.
Wildin'. Those are my babies, though.
I'm grateful to hear stories like that. No lie, I swear. Like
You ain't the
I
only
be
one,
feeling
brother.
like that. Like, huh?
You ain't the only one.
Yeah. Like I be smoking. I'll go to the gym. I'll come back. My son's just trying to beat me up and fly off the top rope. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Chill out.
Is this just my son? Like, is this something I'm gonna have to go through? Like in school, he's gonna be this type of kid. Like,
That's why you gotta ask
is it really here? Is this the karma that they've been saying? I'm
Right.
telling you, that's the fear. But when I hear other people going through it, I'm like, I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It sounds like a
gotta give it
serious.
time. Hell yeah. though.
As long as you're there, you settle straight.
Yeah. You
You
just gotta
correct the
give it
course.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
You're there to protect them, dog.
Please,
It's-
Lord, let me get a couple
gonna lie.
minutes to chill, my boy.
No funny shit though. Like just seeing the kids grow. Like actually, that's like one of the best feelings in the world. Like seeing them. Like, yo, damn, you really walking now, or like you really saying shit now. Like that shit. My daughter I start crying. I ain't gonna lie. I dead ass start crying. Oh no! Like come do it again. Like yeah, like that ass though. And it's like, but on some G shit though, I ain't never felt like that before though. You feel me? So it's like that's what that shit is about though.
Nah, it's a beautiful feeling. I had a story. I shared a story like because I don't get emotional. So if I talk about getting emotional, it's crazy for me. I was talking about it the other day. I was with my son, and I'm leaving out, and he really ain't want me to leave, and that's the first time I really felt like that. You know what I mean? Like I know he hates when my girl leaves because he loves his titties. You know what I mean? Like he needs his milk, and he's just like, no. And I ain't knocking her as a great mom. I'm just saying, just so she knows, you know, so I can get that one up. Like he's doing it because the titties. All right, that's the only reason he's crying for you and not for me. But when I'm dipping and he's like, you could tell it like genuinely bothered him. And in that very moment, this was a couple weeks ago. In that very moment, I flashed back immediately to my childhood and trying to get my dad's attention, and he ain't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And he was gonna be out. Oh, we're gonna go to the park later. We're gonna go to wherever later. Go to the store to grab something. But he wasn't coming back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that shit hurt me. It got me emotional as hell. To think about like how dope it is to have our children kind of just like bring us back to being humans again. Because a lot of the shit that we do, you know, you're out there and you're trying to be a superstar, working, grinding all the time. People don't even acknowledge the type of work it takes to be able to go and put in this artistry day in and day out and be that. You know what I'm saying?
And especially if you're not already there, that mean you coming out of pocket. That mean you just really taking a chance on life. You're honestly, so it's like people don't really understand that. Oh, you think, oh, you good? Nah, you really taking a chance on life. Like everything you do is like really a chance on life. So you see how you saying like your kid, your son, like yo, don't leave or whatever. That shit put you in the back of your mind, like, damn, maybe I should stay in the house. Like you might, because anything can happen when you walk out that door.
Absolutely,
you be so, especially like coming from the environments that we come from. You be so nervous to like, god damn, like your kid crying, like stay or something. You like, I'm gonna just chill for right now, because that shit might be saving you from something. You like, and I don't like to just think so negative, but that's just the environment that we in. Like, so it's like you think like, yo, what is my, like maybe my baby trying to tell me something, or like, yo, just chill, you heard? Because you could go out there and anything could go, shit go left.
I do be thinking like that too. Yeah,
right.
It's dope though, but it's dope that you have that to kind of keep you human. Because that's where a lot of people lose it at. They just disconnect from all these pieces, and they ain't human no more. And they suffer and everything through it. Like the music suffers. You know what I mean? Like when you be listening to these artists and they ain't really like. That's what happens, right? Like at first we listen to these artists that we love, and we always start saying, "Oh, they're getting watered down now." You know what I mean? It usually is they're just so far disconnected now. So when you hear them talk, you don't even really pick up on the shit they're around. But on the same note, it's their version of it. You know what I mean? Like they're still spitting that same shit, but you know, Jay-Z's buying artistic pieces now. So, you know what I mean? Like, we might not be able to catch that, and then all of a sudden we're 50, or we got a couple Billy. You know what I mean? You're listening to it, and it's just like, oh, okay, let me listen to that album. Oh, you know, all that was bars, but it's different now. You know what I mean? Because they're disconnected.
You heard what Hov said? Niggas want my old shit, buy my old albums. Like that ass stuff. But like that's even as artists and shit, we fall in love with like not saying like pause, like, but like when Meek like came out, you heard when he said, yo, that rollie on my, like, that shit made you feel like you just touch your first rollie or whatever. Like, everything is like, so as they get older, then you start hearing people say certain shit like, yo, he keep talking about his rollie. But, nigga, that's why you start jacking them. You understand? Because of the come up. You heard, bro? But, like, it's like you come up and then they don't want you to talk about it. Yeah. Like, he should have stayed humble. No. I'm living this fucking life. I'm enjoying this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, so it's like everything grows like within time, pause. But like as far as like when you hear certain shit about like Hov, you hear him rapping about certain shit. Hov was talking about Louboutins and shit when years ago. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. You understand? But as shit go, oh, that's what he said when he like you always
been talking about Louboutins.
That's how I am tapping into West Side Guns music now.
Yeah, like West Side super fat, like he on super fashionable time, but he's still on some street shit too. Like you feel me? But like he's super fast, but that's fine. I like the fact that he be on and like his shit like that though. Like where Fab just at? Where he was at? I think he said he went somewhere, like basically overseas somewhere. But then it was like on some that Drake album sound way better out here. Remember that? The shit they said. I couldn't get into it. The go-go. I ain't gonna say go-go music. What kind of?
Honestly,
I call it unts music. Yeah, that shit. Like, I couldn't really get into it, but
I forgot about that album. To be honest with you,
that's fucked up.
I never heard it.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up that I ain't hear it.
Not that you forgot about it though. Cause
it's like both. It's both fucked up that I ain't hear it, and
because
the shit was called Honestly Never Mind. It's like he almost say he wants you to pay attention to the shit.
It was good. It was good. It seemed like maybe he didn't finish it, and that's why honestly never mind.
And my point,
it's futuristic, man. Trust me. It's international.
What is that? Is a bomb about to go off or some shit? All right, cool.
Nigga, food ready? You got something out.
That's my midnight alarm.
Oh, it's midnight?
Yeah, it's midnight.
Shit. You see that? Real life.
Clock strikes 12.
You know what I mean? What does it feel like?
Right. Yeah, though, like he said, though, like that Drake album sound way better out here. It's about your environment. Like, shit might sound iller. Like I told you earlier, rich off cocaine. I'm driving to Miami earlier. It gave me that feel like this shit sound iller. And I was fucking with this shit years ago, but I'm here now. I'm moving around. I'm listening. Sound iller. You feel me?
Right.
I went to Israel.
How was that?
Fire. And I was listening to like Party Next Door out there. Yeah. And the shit just matched to the goddamn motherfucking
shit made sense.
Like I don't know, it just did, you know what I mean? And then you're listening to I'm listening to a lot of Birds in the Night or Birds in the Trap, Brian McKnight or some shit like that. That joint. Listening to that shit out in Israel, like it made the pyramids look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm driving through this motherfucking people. What do you call it when they're walking the sheep?
The herders,
the shepherds.
I don't know what the fuck they call them. They call them some shit, whatever it is. But anyways, they got like there's like tents out there and shit like that. And I'm listening to this album with Travis Scott and the sounds and Party Next Door and the beats and the way they're dropping and shit like that. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. So it's always. That music will hit you somewhere where
it's
it gets.
It's a lane for everybody.
Absolutely. That's what I was about to get into. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that we might not fuck with, especially being from New York. We're heavily critical on everything we listen to. Like that shit is ass and that's it. Like you hear certain shit, nope, that shit's ass. I'm never listening to it again. I don't ever want to hear it again. But you kind of get shot more than anything when you see like, how the fuck this shit is the #1 selling album. I ain't gonna front. The first person that shit really started making me mad with, especially moving out here, was Kodak. I was mad. When I came out here and I'm like, I got all the New York music I listen to, and everybody over here is telling me Kodak. Like I'm a bully, so you know, and I come out here, I'm working. I'm putting music on. And they're like, oh, well, turn that shit off. We want to hear Kodak. I'm like, fucking Kodak, you out of your fucking mind? Like you telling me to shut off Jada for Kodak? The fuck kind of? Right. You're. But like it was different listening to that shit. But like these artists nowadays is just like it's different and it's hard. But the truth is they still got their own shit. So it really isn't that surprising that they're the number one album. You know what I mean? And once you catch it because it is. Everybody has their own fan base. You know what I mean? Sometimes people just speak so goddamn loud that eventually, like, you got to hit the road trip. And I'm like, you know what? Let me pop the Kodak album on and let me hear it. And then I ended up fucking with it.
Right.
And now Kodak to me is fire.
Yeah,
you know
when
what I'm
I
saying?
listen to people, like, I think Kodak is fire. I'm not going to lie. And not just...
When
Kodak
he
really
started out,
rapping.
when he started out, you thought the same?
Nah, when he first started out, I thought it was like a vibe, like, oh, I bet. Because he looked like me, like a young black kid from like just from the trenches. You just see where he going, like you understand he dancing. I'm like, I'm jacking it. But I didn't think it was like he really had balls. Now when you listen to Kodak be rapping now though. Like you understand?
Man.
Like Kodak be rapping.
I'll show you some. I just posted some shit from when he was like probably 14, 15 in his bars.
Bars.
It's not just ratchetry or drugs or this or that. Kodak
that's
was
how I first
raised.
heard him.
He was raised to be an artist, a music artist. He was raised to be a rapper since like 7. So like he was in the studios at 7 by influence of the people above him, his older folks. So he been rapping. Like he's a child of the game. It's crazy. I'm gonna show you. When we go off, I'm gonna show you.
The first joint that obviously it was the big joints. Pause. Skrilla.
Yeah.
When I heard that record, I was just like, God damn. And then you see the video of it when he went crazy. That fucking track was crazy.
You put that type of shit on, like, but when you get in the club, like, you understand, like they gotta like I was saying, I don't really listen to like a lot of drill music. Like it's cool and shit, but I don't really listen to a lot of it. But they got this, like right now in New York, they got this song called Bent. And it's like when that shit come on in the club, I'm going crazy. That shit go crazy. I go crazy every time it come on. Like you understand? So it's like certain shit be good like in the environment you in. Like in the club, like you hear that Skrilla, that note, that Kodak. Like we was in what's the name last night? Gucci man was in there. We was in Live last night. Gucci was in there. He walked through the crowd like a gangster. I'm not gonna lie. He came through. I respected him, but Gucci music is hitting in Live though. You heard, bro? Yeah. It's hitting. I don't listen to a lot of Gucci.
And it's way more fly when the motherfucker's in the room. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, okay, this is real.
You can actually see, like, I bet. Let me
was it him or was it like his clone, though?
Yeah. My brother said, I don't know if that was him or not, but he was there. I don't know which one it was. Right. But nah, he walked straight through though. He wasn't with too many people, and that's why I like to see people like, he's 30, like he came in the spot. I think it was his birthday or something. But the music was shooting though. You heard, bro?
Yeah, some people are built like that. You know, doing this podcast and shit, I think that's something that Kato and I learned to respect about the way people move. Like it's dope when you got your security with you and shit, but some people don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? Some people are pulling up. They don't I don't care who's in here.
Out there with their ladies.
You know what I mean? They're like, nah, it's cool. There's security. I don't care. There's no goddamn security. Ain't nobody touching me. You know what I mean? You see people like that. You're like, this shit.
What's that dude's name? The bare knuckle dude, Mike. He was out there vibing, just him and his lady,
Mike Perry.
Yeah,
we went to like
bad boy.
Event. Nah, them motherfuckers. Them boys are serious. You don't be knowing nowadays. Like you gotta hold something.
I used to.
You know what I mean? You don't know who's like on some like superstar MMA. Bare knuckle boxing. You know what I mean? It's just regular. Like you gotta be able to put an end to them. You know what I mean? In the event. You know what I mean? Like you don't even want to do that shit. Like at my age, I don't want to do that shit. If I start seeing somebody like get prepared and shit, like, okay, he's a professional. Let's take him down. Right. You know what I mean? Like, let's end this battle early, go home. You know, I got kids to go home to. I don't even want to fight right now, my boy. Like my back hurts. I ain't got no goddamn time for this. Let's just press the end button right here. Turn the game off. You know what I mean?
Sometimes this shit. But I think you feel like rappers do need security though. Like, cause
I would like to see them do it if they stay home. I think that's the problem. Everybody wants to stay home.
Yeah, I think no
Stack
funny
Bundles
shit,
was like
right. Stack was that like
to me. Stack Bundles
was that
God.
nigga, bro. Like fly nigga too. He
I
talk
cried
that
when Stack
shit.
Bundles died.
Yeah, Stack talk that shit. Stack a fly nigga. He was a hood nigga. You heard two-tone wagon. Like, he was setting trends at the time. I feel like him and Jim with the Rockstar gear and shit. They had niggas on Rockstar timing and shit like that.
I was always wondering, like, if who was Stax gonna get signed to when he went to.
I was fire on
when he went to Jim
Berg.
Jones. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy crew, and I don't feel like people get them. Even though Max and Jim got their little differences and shit. Yeah. That crew, Max, Stack, Jim, even Mel Matrix, that shit. It was the Berg Gang crew. That shit was a wave. Like, you understand? Like, that shit was a wave, and it was big. Like, in Harlem and New York in general, like, that shit was crazy at the time, though. But like, that crew together, you don't. That was like
Stack Bundles was crazy, and that's the problem. He wanted to stay home. You know what I mean? Fire Rock. He wanted to stay out there. That was something like a lot of people like, because he's talking about it in the records. He's like, you know, I got the Lamborghini in the hood. Like, you don't want to. That's not what you want to do though. Like, don't get me wrong. It's fire. One of the first things I do.
You want to do that though, bro. Want to come back through your
no doubt about it. I would too. Yo,
got these on
my whip right now.
I heard so and so was down by the way.
Right.
You riding in the.
I ain't gonna front. I dead ass wanted to do this. I wanted to put my whip that I got right now out there, throw it in the train, ship it to Buffalo and ride through.
Yeah, just slide.
You know what I mean? Just what up? You know what I mean? So like, I'm saying this because I actually do want to do it. So I got to find out the prices. Because I you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. You want to do that, but you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? It's just because, like, because you don't, if you really put in any type of work, you had to be a dickhead to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have to have the people out there that really, really, really don't like you. There's people back home that really don't like me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm definitely that type of person. Like, as soon as some people start talking shit, I'm like, all right, I'm about to fly over there this week. We'll see what's up. You know what I mean? But there's something about that. That's something that stays in the ego with anybody out there getting it. You want to, like, you don't even want to be stepping out there that much. And people do, but you always want to, like, feel connected to it. You don't ever want somebody to be like, he changed. But the problem is you better be changed. Yeah.
You're supposed to change. And I realize that too. You're supposed to change, like, in life in general, like everything, bro. We stay the same forever. We not growing at all. We ain't doing nothing. Like, if we all on the corner every day, and nobody, if we come out here and kick it, whatever, and we do whatever we do, but and nobody ever nobody ever grow from that shit. Nobody ever elevated. Nobody ever did nothing. What we was doing out here all these years though, you heard? Yeah. Like, that ass though. So you supposed to change, bro. Like, you get the money, my nigga. You could come through. You could show love. Do what you got to do. You don't have to be there all the time. Like, what Jay-Z said, niggas want me rap about projects all day. Like, I'm in the project hole. Like, you understand? I don't be in the projects all day, you feel me? But it's like, you would want to see them come through, though. Like, because as a kid growing up, you seen them niggas come back to the block. That gave you hope, though, you feel me? So you want to come back and, like, I mean?
Yeah, because you want to kind of, like, a lot of us, we always talk about, I'm always be the same, you know, the same motherfucker that you met. I ain't never gonna change up. You want to stay humble and shit like, but sometimes you gotta flex.
Gotta talk that shit.
You know what I mean? You got no motherfucking choice. Plus, you want to say like, yo, I'm too good to be here now. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't no offense to anybody over here, but my boy, like, I'm out there doing shit. Like, I really don't got that 30 minutes to come kick it all the way out here because I'm actually doing shit. When you're busy and you're grinding. You're actually busy and you're grinding. That shit ain't nothing that people just say just to get some goddamn attention out of it. You know what I mean? Because I be feeling people, again, I be feeling like people really don't understand what it's like to be an artist that genuinely works at your goddamn craft. You know what I mean? Not just, you're obviously not a rapper that just fucking puts out a record here and there. That you embody that shit. This music is a part of you. You know what I mean? So, like, do you feel like you struggle with that?
Like, what?
Like, you feel like you struggle with the people back home that want you to always be around?
I feel like, yeah, because not saying I'm too attached to my neighborhood though, but I am though. I love where I come from. The good and the bad that came with it made me who I am today. Like, you understand? So I love where I come from. If I could pick my block up and put it like right here on this street, I would. The people and all that, like, yo, look, we just in a different world, y'all. Let's just, like, you feel me? I love my neighborhood, but it's certain, like, when you look at, like, Nipsey, Husstle and shit like that, even though Nip was putting money into his community. He was doing the right thing over there. I felt like in that moment he shouldn't have been there. You feel me? Because Nip was a ill like years later they even if they don't realize it right now, like years ago they gonna realize like yo, Nip was really a ill nigga though. Like you feel me? So it's like him being in that predicament is like, damn, like. I was shooting a video. I was shooting a video when I found out that Nip died, and it was like, God damn, like what? Like we stopped the video, everything. Like yo, what? Like you feel me? But that's him being in. That's a nigga that was in his neighborhood. He was doing the right thing for his community. And like you said, it's always somebody. We don't know what the exact situation was, but that somebody had that intentions. Like when I get there, it's lit. You feel me? And it's like, so you never know how you rub the, or you do may know what you did to, you know what I mean? And some people is not forgiving it. Everything don't like just get swept under the rug because you rich now or because you lit now or you doing good, nigga.
I mean, shit, you're welcome to move out. You're welcome to move out to Miami too, just so you know that. You know what I mean? We appreciate the hustlers out in South Florida. You feel me?
Hell yeah, we've been having a good time out here. We've been doing our thing. I ain't gonna lie, we've been having a good time.
This should be making you not wanting to go back home. Bro.
Hell no, you be out here. Cause then look what we.
And then you see the talent, like y'all in relationships or some shit like that. Cause I don't know, but when you be seeing them talent pools out here too, it's just
Hello.
you know what I mean. There's like. It's like you're going to different countries out here. You know what I mean? Different islands and shit. Yeah.
The town is beautiful. That's serious. And it's like on some G shit though too. It's like we out here in shorts and t-shirts right now. I gotta go put a coat on when I get back. And boots. I gotta lace my boots.
You gotta like have that shit ready.
Ski mask on.
You gotta have that shit ready in the luggage.
Right.
For when you get off the plane, you gotta prep up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, nah.
Thermals and shit. It's cold. It's cold back home, so you don't want to go back right now, especially to
I be feeling like I might die. Now, like when I be going in that cold weather, I swear to God, like I can't do this shit.
Lefty.
This shit.
Because you a Floridian.
Because I thought when I went home, I thought when I went home, me and him went back to Buffalo to the Conway the Machine concert, and
cold.
We like I'm sitting there talking mad shit like yo, I'm telling you, Buffalo's a different type of cold. You got to be built a certain type of way to handle this cold. You know what I mean? As soon as I got off the plane, I was like, it's cold, but I was trying to be tough because I'm like, I just talked all this shit that I'm built for this shit. I wasn't built for that shit at all. That shit was way too cold. I'm like, yo, my first thought, like, I might die. Like, I ain't gonna front out here. I ain't give a fuck about COVID.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck COVID. You know, we were talking about that shit earlier, like sharing blunts, working, hitting the club. I was like, give me some COVID. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn COVID. When I went to Buffalo around that same time, it was so goddamn cold. I thought like, yo, if I catch COVID out here,
over.
I could die. So now I'm sitting looking at everybody different. Everybody that talk near me like, oh, like I could see the air. Like I could see that shit just almost hit me in the face. Chill out, COVID.
Right.
The fuck, I could die out here. It's cold. You don't even want to do. Plus, you got literally like gas pumping through the house to warm up the house.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have that shit out here.
Nope. No radiators.
If it gets cold, you're just gonna have to deal with the goddamn cold out here.
Explain something. I just shot 2 videos before I came here. You heard? Like 2 videos.
Out in Harlem?
No, here.
Oh, okay.
In Miami.
Yeah,
I'm talking about before I got to the show just now. I just shot 2 videos. Luckily, y'all said come at 10 o'clock too. That's crazy shit though. But we was shooting 2 videos and the time was about to overlap. But the guy that was shooting the videos, I'm like, yo, yeah, you could come back home. I mean, come back to the city or whatever. Nigga say, yo, I don't got no jacket. Like, yo, niggas really like people live places where they don't need a jacket.
They don't have no jackets.
Right, like no jackets. Like
the only jacket I got is like when I bought that expensive ass goddamn whip and they said, what do you want? I'm like, oh, you got gifts? These whips come with gifts? Shit, I'm gonna need to buy you some more shits.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they gave me a dope ass like AMG jacket. So that's the only jacket I got. I don't got no goddamn.
See, niggas don't have no jackets. That's all we got at home.
Yeah.
We got what is like 2 months? The summer where you could wear like this type of shit and all that, but the rest of the years you need something on, bro.
I mean, you get to save money on all the clothes you gotta buy though. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The winter is expensive. You still want to be fresh.
Yeah, for sure.
You still want to be fresh. The niggas you got
see for me, like in the winter, I'm barely outside when it was that cold. Like I don't mind going outside, but god damn, like I know Buffalo is a different type of cold too.
Yeah,
like you be negative 30, negative 40 degree wind chill. Like you ain't. I mean, some people do go outside. Don't get me wrong. I used to go
That
out
wind be
club,
feeling
get
like
drunk.
it's cutting
but
you, bro.
it don't feel good.
Down here we wear sandals year round. Sandals,
look.
shorts, and hoodies.
And look, in the middle of February, and you pull up out here, you in shorts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people out getting into yachts right now and shit like
yeah,
that.
right. Like
100%.
it's bloody back home right now.
When I first moved out here though, I was talking so much shit. I probably just can't move back to Buffalo just off of that
off
one
that shit.
that one fucking winter. Right. When I was posting pictures every day like, damn, y'all suffering. Look at me.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a
yeah. The hurricane be coming out here. I'm like, a hurricane? I don't give no fuck about no goddamn hurricane. I'd rather just not be in the blizzard. That ass, like, keep me away from the blizzard. Because that's a hurricane in the winter.
Hurricanes are wild.
Like, it's cold. Like, you can't, if your electricity gets knocked out,
Shit,
you might
if
die,
your
my
roof
boy.
gets blown
See
off.
that motherfucking like the hurricanes and shit out here. Them shits really be like crazy for y'all. Like
I never experienced a crazy one.
Yes and no.
yeah, no.
Nah, not no more, man.
If you-
Thanks to global warming, them shits don't even hit here no more.
Damn near that just
Let's not go down that lane. I don't
they
believe
hit
in
somewhere
goddamn
else.
fuck it, global warming. But somebody might be watching this shit, be like, oh my god, it's conspiracies type of guys I like, and fucking like us because of that. And I'm like, yo,
true,
get
too.
your bitch ass the fuck off our goddamn stream. But let's get back to this music shit. So if you were to give a rundown on if you had people listening to you right now, and you were to tell them you need to listen to these 3 records if you want to get to know me, what's those 3 records?
3 records if you want to get to know me is pause. Damn, I can't even sit here and tell you 3 records to get to know me. But I feel like I got a record out called Lost in My Thoughts. I think you would get to know me off that. That's one also like I'm lost in my thoughts. I'm just writing actually what I'm thinking at the moment, what I'm going through at the moment. That's how I rap too. Like if I'm going through some shit right now, that's what you're gonna get. You understand? I feel like that. I feel like Family Rules. I got a record called Family Rules, just keeping it orientated, showing like just like brothers doing what they do. Like you understand? Just Family Rules.
Respect.
And I went. Oh yeah, I got a track called Non Forever too. He played Lando played it earlier. I got a track called Non Forever. I feel like you'll get to know me off that too.
This might be like the first time that we might have to get back into letting people hear the music again.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Because I don't like doing this shit
fuck with
because they be trying to take my money away. You know what I mean? YouTube be like, why you got to play this shit? This belongs to them, and then I got a revenue share. And I don't want to give you any of the goddamn money. Nah, but like the shit just be giving you like you don't even believe it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, is this shit really giving me a penny for the whole goddamn video? Like, this YouTube shit be trying to take away your money at all times. And I'm not a censorship type of guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk my shit. Like, I don't give a fuck, and I really don't. Again, I know it sounds too cocky or whatever, so don't say that because you're on YouTube. I don't need the YouTube money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I need to play one of these goddamn records. But before I do, I ain't never make nobody rap twice. Because we're talking about like getting in front of these motherfucking, you know, these artists are just spitting, so I'm like, you know what, let me throw on a fucking beat, you know what I mean? I even set it up, just make sure you turn the volume up, you know what I mean? We in a Danza project, I even set this motherfucker up now, hey. And I can rap too, but I'm not going to. You heard?
You can rap?
I can rap.
Yeah, son.
Nah, hell no. I can't rap like that to do it, but what I'm saying is like, this is the Danza project, episode 161. Get crunk drinking at 151, what the fuck, yeah. It's Pyrex P, we in the building, I'ma make him rap on another beat.
Young, black, and handsome. Women wanna hold me for ransom. I make them throw tantrums. They got Pyrex P on Danza. Me and Danza, how I hit your mans up. I'm with my brothers and I'm back in the Yammy. I got the bitches with me and I'm with the family. And I'm rapping off the top right now. I might have pulled up in the drop right now, but I'm in that all black Charger. That's the black cat. I got the black scat. Don't make me clap that. You and your mans dumb. Right,
Hey.
I'll go to the top real fast though. You right? Right.
That's how you do it. You know what I mean? You just gotta have fun sometimes. I'm gonna put one more on. You know what I mean?
Have a little fun. You gonna go again?
Me? Nah. Listen, I don't rap like that.
Started some shit up.
Yeah. I don't mind doing it, but I can't rap like. Listen, I'm a humble motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm not somebody that could sit there. I won't bullshit. I'll rap. But if I hear somebody spit some shit that you just spit, I'm like, let me be humble. You know what I mean? You heard? Let me be humble. I don't want to rap. I don't want to mumble. I don't want to walk, but I'll go in the jungle. Yeah. Because I'm ready to rumble like that game off the Sega Dreamcast, though. I'll be I'll be quick to whip some ass, bro. The Island Boys at the Dance Project, you know.
Yeah, he's a troll.
Yeah, I'm a troll. I don't give a fuck off this beat, I'ma go. And I'm just waiting till you catch it so I can stop rapping, understand what'll happen.
Check me. I put the OP in dope, man. And if you OP, I put it on your head and get you flipped by your own man. Once it crossed the border, give 10% the homeland. That boy not American, barbarian, Conan. Stamp that, mix the gnaw up with the drink. It's eating through their skin now, the dog got his strength. Liquid opioid, watch him nod off the drink. Chill on, so close to the ring, they think I'm Frank. My honor too intact to be mentioning me with rats. Italian heron from Sicily, get him smacked. Jeannie Lamp with the dog, Bobby Johnson with the strap. Ray had your boy out there selling crack. Yeah, I'm so gifted, this party prolific. I don't need a bedroom, just get a crib with 4 kitchens. Slow whip it, this is all cooked, don't sniff it. Enough dough, I bake biscuits for the whole district. Every time we went to war, I watch them choose a side. They playing on, they gon' die, that's suicide. If you with them when them bullets hit them, hope you move aside. If not, prepare to get shot. You shoulda knew the vibes.
Hey. Right. You know what I mean? That's all I say.
Pyrex P.
Yeah, see, when I hear somebody that I feel like I know can rap, and we stopped doing this for a while. We did. We had Big Shot up here. He rapped.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Yeah,
too.
and I'm like, you know what? Like Kato been telling me that we got to do this shit for a long time. Because this is how we started, right? And I'm like, I'm saddened. Like this is what I told him. I'm like, I'm saddened by the industry. Because in reality, a lot of these rappers, like before they come up here, it's like, yo, you ain't gonna make me try to rap, right? And it'd be some of the the spitters that like you're like, nah, it can't be you. You know what I mean? Like, huh?
People ask that, like,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh nah, if you're gonna make me rap though,
I need a.
You know what I mean? I don't even want to prepare you. I don't. I just want people to come up here and rap. There might be shows where I'm like, I don't want that to happen. It don't go in that direction. We don't need to do it. But sometimes when people be talking that shit, I'm like, I know they can rap. You know what I mean? I know they're talking that. I don't want to make nobody look bad. You know what I mean? Like we have dropped beats where people got shook, and I'm like, damn, that looks bad on you. Yeah. Like I don't edit shit. This shit is this. There's loud. No. You know, they were asking me earlier. Somebody was asking me earlier, like, what do you use to edit? I'm like, I don't. You know what I mean? Like our shit ain't edited. Shit, you're watching this right now. If I slip up and call somebody something, I don't give a fuck.
Bro, the thing is, it's such an opportunity to gain a few fans too, though, bro. Because just myself as a fan, I remember watching shows like this and being like, yo, them niggas is spitting. Yeah. He slid through there. You got to watch it. That specific episode, you got to check that, man. He went crazy. So when people come up here and be scared of that, man, you slipping. You in front of people.
I ask y'all a question, though. What y'all, y'all might ask you first, too, Danza. What you feel like was your, and I ain't gonna say your best, what was your favorite episode that y'all did?
It's tough.
I'm gonna go with Roger Bonds.
Roger Bonds?
I'm gonna go with Roger Bonds because Kato had a wedding. And
flew solo.
And I found out, like, for whatever reason, I thought he was coming through because the way he was talking, the way you were texting, like, yo, when we get this episode and da-da-da, I'm like, oh, he's going to be at the... And I knew he had the wedding, but I didn't know if he was going to pop up. And then, like, I hit him up right before. And I'm like, I was like, yo, what time you getting there? He was like, what, getting there? I ain't going there. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm about to talk to this dude.
By myself.
You know, my car might blow up in an hour. And I got to do this shit like dolo. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Like, as soon as I said that to him, I was like, all right, I'll kill this shit. And then now it's just me and this dude spitting, and he's telling me all these crazy ass stories. How, you know, people say that Diddy was scared of Suge. He was like, "Listen, when the day I found out that Diddy was my man,
Sound like
you know what I mean? He's like, Suge Knight got out the whip. You know, I call in, let him know. Diddy walks up to him. He's like, Diddy walks up, flexes on him, stands up to him. He's like, yeah, what's up? He's like, Suge stood there like,
what the fuck?
What? Like, he was like, what do you mean, what's up? He's like, what's up? And he was like, yo, all that. He was like, Suge said, you know, all that stuff that we were talking about, that's for that. This shit is dead. You know, we're cool. And he was like, yeah. He said, Diddy looked at him and was like, just remember that forever. It don't matter if it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Remember what you said when you saw me. Remember what it felt like.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So when you think about that shit, I was able to conduct this interview on myself and be able to sit there and have that conversation. It was a dope moment for me.
Yeah,
that was the one for me.
That's fire. What you think, Kato?
One is tough, man, because we've set the bar and then met it, and then had to reset the bar and met it. We've had like full circle moments too.
The reality, he just don't want to disrespect nobody.
No, it's not even that. It's just to split them. It's like picking a favorite rapper. It's like, oh man, but so many because this for this and this for that. Like, there's certain ones, bro. We've shared a room with people that I've never thought we would share the room with.
I respect that.
I think one of the first moments was, who came first, Benny or Sauce?
Benny.
Benny was like a milestone.
Butch?
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher was a milestone.
Yeah.
Seeing Sauce pull up in the Maybach was different. Sitting talking with Smack DVD.
Yeah, shout out
off
Smack.
the Smack DVDs.
Yeah.
From
Grew up on them shits.
What?
Grew up on them shits.
The bootleg. Yeah. We used to bootleg the bootlegs. Just to, you know what I mean? Like to get that shit out and see it and talk about. I saw it. I heard it. I seen it. Sitting there. Cassidy coming through. Sandals. 6 blunts rolled up.
Yeah, Cass.
He's like, don't get the. I don't want you to get the sandals.
He literally kept the glasses on the whole time. Cool dude. Had great conversation. Amazing conversation, bro.
Cass
Fucking
that nigga too.
Dog. Just
okay. You
so
got
many. So many
it's
people.
a dope way to answer the question. Okay,
Bobby Shmurda came through. Man, I remember. Man, what?
That was dope.
Bobby Shmurda came through. We riffing, making up songs, making up new ones using Bobby. Like, bro.
Bobby all the time. Bobby all the time.
Just moments, man. Just moments.
Yeah,
and you know, doing it all with my mans and having the family here.
That's the best thing
and having
about it, though,
building a team behind it. So the whole thing is my favorite fucking show, dog. Like
word. Here's the
yeah. It's crazy.
This is a dope platform though, fellas. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very dope platform, and still seeing like the names that y'all have up here and still bringing other people up too. That's on their way up. That's fire though.
It's dope to hear it though. I tell you that. Yeah. I was about to say that. It's dope to hear it though. Like I'm gonna call Fred after this, and I'm gonna be like, Fred, I don't know if you got the dopest freestyle anymore. You heard? He's mad right now. The text, the text coming through right now. Like, yo, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, Fred, wow, he gonna go crazy.
Yeah. But
Fred Money.
But
that's
like,
my dog.
Like all of it, agreed. Because if I sit there and I think about it too much, I'll be like, well, this show was dope. The Conway the Machine one would probably go #1 again because that was something that we wanted to get done from the beginning. But it's these moments. This is the dope shit. To be able to sit in a room and be surprised again. I want people that when they watch this shit, they realize the shit's organic. So I don't like we could be kicking it before, talking about how the interview's gonna go down.
Right.
And I'm gonna be sitting there like, yo. Right. I don't want to hear no more because you're about to ruin it. Because now I gotta act like I'm surprised when I listen to it live. Yeah. That's how I'd rather be. And for the fans that are watching right now, I want you to understand this shit, dead ass. When you're watching us, the shit is straight up like dead ass organic. It's the original feel. It's Kato and I had this discussion early on. We're doing this podcast to meet people for the first time, and we're doing it live. Like a lot of you people watch this shit live, so we want you to meet them for the first time too. So the same questions we're asking are the questions you would ask.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who are you? What brought you into this game? The who, the what, the why. of an individual. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like there's certain people that can articulate themselves in a certain manner. Those are the people that I want to come to the show. I don't want anybody else coming to the show. If you can't articulate yourself and explain who you are from scratch like you just did, you know what I mean? Like that's the dope shit for me, because what happens now? Like I'm telling you, it's organic. Now when I listen to the music, it's way more fly. You know what I mean? Like you say, like you're in Miami and you're listening to. I met you now, so now when I listen to the Pyrex P shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
That's what happened last night. I keep saying last night. That wasn't last night. I was in Live. The night before that, I went to the studio and I'm asking the nigga like, yo, where we at? But I ain't know what part, but I'm using it in the rhymes and shit, because I'm making this shit up as I'm there and shit though, because off of everything that I'm saying and shit though, you understand? Yeah. And it's just more like, he like, yo, nah, I'm jacking that because you actually just came here, you asked me where we at. We was in North Miami, and it's like, I bet I'm putting this in the song too, because we all here right now, and this is what we doing. Yeah, it's like, and that's family. Nah, I'm fucking with that, bro. I appreciate that. Like
organic music,
right?
You know what I mean?
That's why, like, even if you watch an interview first, you ever watch the interview before you ain't like the person music, and then you see how you talk and who he is, and you like
hear about this.
Then you go check the music. Like, nah.
And I've also heard interviews where I'm like, damn, I fucked with his music until I heard that goddamn interview. This dude came out with a fishnet shirt.
Yeah, I see you throwing niggas to the bus.
Yeah. Like, what's this guy's name? Playboy Car? No.
Fishnet.
Yeah. Nah, that shit was different to me. I mean, look, everybody to each their own.
Right.
And again, I'm nervous. I was saying, I'm like, yo, to be a dad now and to have a son.
That shit is scary.
And like to know that all the new, cause yo, whoever sold that shirt, right? There's a whole lot of little kids about to buy that shirt. Like they're gonna like use that as a skin in Fortnite.
It's a shirt or it's a onesie. Like they sell it as a shirt. I don't know. That shit look crazy.
It looked like something Kanye's wife would wear.
It looked like it got a snap at the and shit.
It looks like Bianca Sensoria wear it, you know what I mean?
What's
like
her
she
name?
made it for Bianca Sensoria or some shit like that, right? Some shit like that, right?
Kanye about to drop an album or something, right?
He did. He just dropped it.
Yeah, today?
No, I think there's
4 parts.
4 parts.
Yeah, but he
4
just
parts
dropped
of the album?
Yeah, but I think it's got to be like 15 records.
Nah, they call that nigga crazy all that he want. That nigga's a genius.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
What Cam say? He was like, I ain't never seen him be crazy in person. He's like, he just conveniently plays crazy. Like
right,
that's the
as
funniest
he should,
shit.
though, and it's working for him if he is playing. No,
yeah,
it's working for him.
The group. But all right, so like what the record was, what's the record you were telling me?
Which one?
The first one, it was like what was it? What was the? Which one? I asked you to give me 3 records.
I think I said Lost in My Thoughts.
Lost in My
Family
Thoughts.
Rules. I play Family Rules, though.
Family Rules was second.
I think Family Rules. I like Family Rules. I want to hear Family Rules.
What was the third? 9 on it?
9 Forever.
9 Forever.
Yeah, that Family Rules.
Fire! I mean,
free. Make believers out these niggas who ain't wanna believe. See, my family is my family, nothing come in between. Whoa, we was trapping to that Jeezy, boy, you know that. I had blood in my eyes like Lil Kodak. You see clear, I know some lokes that'll blow that. Come out your neck and catch a bullet where you throw that. Yeah, I said hollow for you to swallow. If he dies, he dies. Bitch, I'm Drago. Walk in, smell like Creed. Young Apollo. Get rich and buy the block back. Free Rollo.
Get that money, make sure your fam straight. You know we ain't nothing without the family. If you eat a nigga, make sure your man ate. It look crazy when you shining and your man ain't. No, that's not what family do. Never tell a family business, that's the family rules. Family kill family when the family feud. Bring the family blues, the whole family lose. Whoa.
Yeah. Hey. Solid.
Oh,
from concept
March
to
31st,
execution.
2019, the taping of this video.
Big Mama House, so was that little
influential artist, Nipsey. Where's it at?
Oh yeah, right there.
Bring the family blues, dog.
For a second, there it is.
Big Mama House, so was that little
Shot and pronounced dead. To pay our respects, we dedicate this video to you, the Tupac of our generation. You know what's wild?
Tough.
You see that picture right there?
Right, there you go.
Tough.
There you go. Neighborhood.
That, like I said, I cried for Stack. I cried for Nip, but Nip meant so much more to me. I think Pop, Budden, that was one of my favorite artists.
Joe?
Yeah. Nip was and there's a few others there. There's DMX. There's a few others I can name there, but
X was really a dog.
yeah.
Yo, honestly, bro, no, let me tell you something. And X used to pull up by himself to the chicken spot and shit like that. You heard, like, on my block and just pull up. He might be on a pedal bike or some shit like that.
Good.
Like, shit like that made it seem like, I feel like that's what made you, even though the music is fire, like, when I say, like, you want to touch the people, X could pull up and walk around with his jewelry on. Niggas not even thinking about touching no DMX. Like,
that's DMX.
you understand? That's DMX, bro.
Yeah, DMX is one of the, and that's what's wild. Like DMX was able to get away with it, right? Where Nipsey Hussle couldn't, and Stack Bundles couldn't. DMX was a different type of breed. Not to say that these dudes weren't like that, you know what I'm saying? But like Nip got me through so much. Nip was like way before. Like I just found a phone of mine that's got to be from like 2012. It's like an old ass phone, but in there's a lot of Nipsey Hussle music. You know what I mean? And the only reason I didn't throw that phone away was because of that, because that's like that treasure for me that had all the, like, that's the joints that you had to download the music off of streaming sites still. Sure. You know what I mean? Onto the phone. But Nipsey really legitimately had an impact on anybody from any hood the way he spoke. Like, nobody ever thought about it when he was talking about those, the marathon. You know what I mean? And I love the way, not that I love that he died, right? But I love the way it looked and it mapped out for him. Because he did the marathon, and the marathon continues. And then it was the victory lap. You know what I mean? And that's where it ended off at. That's where his story ended off. Yeah. And that's the first one, right? That's the first one that got that Grammy nomination. I'm still sick that Cardi won. As dope as Cardi is, I'm still sick because, first off, the slap that he had outside of the award shows.
That's crazy.
You know
enough,
what I mean?
right?
Like,
Epic.
Yeah, like it's already like you got to just let him win off the slap. You know what I mean? That was one of the before Will Smith. That it was Nipsey's slap, the slap that was heard around the world. But Nipsey always kept it 100. He always kept it thorough, and he always kind of like in all his music, he's speaking to us.
Yeah, he was like,
you know
trying
what I
to
mean?
teach you like something, you heard? Even like how he held it down, and then like remember he was selling his music and shit for, I think it was like $100 an album and shit like that.
And Jay-Z bought 100 copies.
Right, but like risky shit like that, you heard, bro, is tough to me. Like, nah, that was tough, bro. And that shit kind of set a blueprint for a lot of other people right now that just be selling their music, like how they.
Somebody
like,
recently just did it too.
I think the guy Shooter, I think he moved like that if I'm not mistaken. Shooter, he from Harlem. He rap like with Gemini. I know he like, I think he do his music and shit like that, but it's certain people like Nip is somebody like, you see Nip how he moved, even like when he was like with his family, like his kids or like with his peoples and shit like that, to his community and all that.
Yeah.
that's who you will want to, not saying be, but like, cause you never want to be the next person, cause you don't know what he been through to get there.
Yeah, word.
But that's an example of how things should be. I think it's fucked up that happened to him like that, though. Honestly, like especially in his neighborhood, in his establishment and shit like that. That was really.
I think
fucked up.
that like I'm not much of a conspiracy person, but I am at the same time. Like I think shit like that. Nipsey was so powerful.
They had to. You think?
You know what I mean? Like it just seems like you can't kill a guy without help. You know what I mean? Like you don't even think to take a god out. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you know what's his name, Eric Holder, whatever. Like, street dude, right? So you know, you never know. You might push the wrong button sometime. No matter what that motherfucker's doing, you might push the wrong button sometime. But even then, like. You're talking about taking out a legend. That seems like something like this. He's too powerful. You got the clearance to do it. You know what I mean? Because he was powerful. Nipsey was powerful. I was in church.
Some people you got to get permission for.
I was in church while you were shooting your music video. I was in church, and I had walked out of church to my boy damn near trolling me. He's like, "Oh, I bet this motherfucker now when he finds out Nip died is gonna be all emotional and annoying." You know what I mean? That's what my boy wrote. So I'm like, "The fuck kind of shit is that? What do you mean Nip died?"
Yeah, and it was really true.
And I was like, damn, like what? That's like when Kobe died, right? Like,
yo, it's not a funny story, but R.I.P. my man, he passed away as one of the brothers that was in the video with me, my man Legati. We was, you know, everybody drinking and stuff at the video and stuff, and his words was slurring, and he like, yo, Missy Husstle.
oh shit.
So we like, who? He like, Missy Husstle, nigga. Niggas killed Missy.
Oh, my God. Missy Elliott.
Like, you heard? Like, niggas like, yo, niggas killed Missy.
Yeah,
It was like, R.I.P. my man Lou Gotti, though. You heard? Like, shout out to
it's
Gotti.
fucked up because
You're right,
you
but
said
it's
it was funny and it
Yeah.
actually kind of like,
Yeah, like, it's
I'm
like-
thinking like, in no way this story gonna be funny. Talking about Nip dying.
Who had beef with Missy?
Yeah,
God.
right. Like niggas got Missy. We like, nah, Nipsey. That's when it's like Nipsey.
Yeah, like
now it's like
Timbaland
that's
took
when
her
yeah,
out.
like that's when the shit just got like with Nipsey.
Yeah.
But when he said it, like Missy, like niggas,
Yeah, like,
niggas
I'm
knocked
thinking-
Missy off.
That's when you start thinking like, there ain't no way he's
Yeah, like
dead.
it ain't no help. Then it's like, nah, he good. Like
Yeah,
if
he-
he got
he-
hit, then he good. Remember they were just saying he was shot.
Yeah.
Then when it like it's like what? Like you feel me?
Yeah, then there was video proof to it. You know what
that's
I mean?
the
That
fuck-
shit was wild.
That's what I really don't like about this era, neither. Like you get to see everything. Like I don't want to see that shit. Like you
That's
feel
a
me?
gift and a
It's too
curse.
much cameras and everything. Like it is, like you said. it
Yeah,
was a
like
gift and a curse.
Offset and PNB
Yeah.
Rock. You know what I mean?
Offset
Like,
still here.
I mean, my bad. Take off.
Yeah.
Why would I just do that?
Take off.
Damn, I just put myself in a situation where now if something happened, it's all my fault. You know what I mean? It's-
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we heard it here first on the Dancer Project.
He said he believed in
God
conspiracies.
damn,
All that shit.
God damn, fuck you in advance. I really
Right.
don't care.
Yeah, the takeoff
but
situation. That was fucking
crazy because that you see these videos of it. You know what I mean? PNB Rock. You see these.
Yeah, that was enough.
He said Offset's still here. I'm like,
Yeah.
at first for like a half a second, I'm like, wait, what happened? You know what I mean? That's the sad
Even
weed.
like,
The sad weed. Got
right?
me.
That shit. But it's like look at Rock though, like PNB Rock.
Yeah.
That was wild. Like you
was
feel me? Like seeing that, and then I went PNB Rock. You could say that was an R&B artist. Though.
Yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, like that was an R&B. Like what is like I killing R&B niggas.
Yeah, like he wasn't on no gangster
Like
shit.
yeah, like
Yeah, he
y'all
was.
niggas
Yeah,
is
he kinda was,
Nah, he
though.
was on that shit though. He was a street nigga
Yeah,
though. Don't
yeah,
get it
yeah.
wrong. Like he was a street nigga, but it's like y'all killing like
With the shit.
y'all niggas is bugging. No funny shit. Pop Smoke died on my birthday, bro. That was crazy to me.
That was a tough one.
That was crazy. 'Cause
And that's
Pop-
another one that-
Pop shaking the city. He was shaking
Yeah.
the world at that time. You understand?
You know what I mean? Like too big.
that's dope.
Pause. But you're sitting there. You're listening to you're listening to Pop
getting
Smoke
good,
at
though.
that time, right? You listen to Pop Smoke at that time, and you're like, he's changing the game right now,
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he gets taken out by some little ass kids.
Right. And
You know what I mean? So like the whole shit is
was on
it's
the West
it's
Coast
always. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of rappers that die. So like, you know, for all the people that weren't popping, you could say the same shit or whatever.
Hell yeah.
But like I don't know, man. When I be seeing shit like that happen, I'm like, it seems like that had to be some sort of a setup because that person you don't want that. It's a real thing. Like them people still get nervous when they hear somebody from the streets come up and being able to actually make a difference. And then all of a sudden you're about to make a whole new type of movement out there that they're like, I don't know if we're ready for that. And one of the scariest ones for them, let's keep it 100. Like, one of the scariest things, I don't care what nobody say, people could say racism isn't real or whatever, is an educated black man, and that's what Nipsey Hussle was doing.
Right.
Another scary thing was that drill music and what Pop Smoke was doing. You know what I mean? That was terrifying for people too. So when you think is there incentive for them to take somebody out, you could definitely say that. So when I'm thinking about like conspiracies and what people think and don't think, those are two that I could be like, yeah, I don't know. Might be right with that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of that shit is just like, it'd be so like unfortunate though, like when you see shit like that take place, because these people that just like, imagine your family, you just getting your family right, like, you understand, and they come like
rip it away.
Yeah, like even at that point, I'm like with Nipsey, it's like Nipsey like victory lap. I'm here now. Yeah, you feel me? I'm here now. Like I've been here, but I'm here now. Like, and it's like that. Yeah, like that's wild.
Well, that's
like,
the thing, man. They always talk about why do you go back to the hood? Why do you stay in the hood? Part of it is because I need to show y'all niggas I was right. It's not just me coming back. I was right. And when you see me, you gonna feel me. It's gonna be on me. I ain't even gonna have to tell you. And you know, somebody like Nip, that was part of his staple was I'm in the hood, but I'm also not of the hood. I'm not stuck or limited to the hood. I'm bringing business to the hood. Look at my business in
the hood, right?
The hood. Okay,
the same
like
lot you was in, like,
representing a lot. Like that was a place where people go to now and take pictures. Like, man, somebody did something here.
Word,
you know what I'm saying? It's not just something happened here. It's just that what he built there. Like they done changed the street, the street name off that shit type.
Right.
So it's not just coming back and flexing and getting caught up because you decided to drive the Lambo. It's kind of just also like everything I told y'all about from 15 and up, however long you've been spitting. I was right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole 50 coming back to the block in the white Beamer, that was him. All right. Didn't I tell y'all motherfuckers?
I ain't gonna lie. I seen Fifth in South Jamaica by himself, drop rolls.
Was it a Benz or a Beamer?
I seen that nigga in the drop rolls, you heard? South side, by himself. Like, you just driving, and it's like, you see how Fifth moved.
There go that man.
Yeah, like, that's Fifth, though.
Nah, Fifth is special. That's another
Fifth is
legend.
Fifth.
But like, so if I were to ask you before we close this out, I got a couple more questions. And not all people aspire to be that because you got your own family you got to take care of. Like, what type of is that the same type of way you would want to move, or would you want to be like?
I would
not disconnected from it, but like do it. From
I would want to do the same exact thing that Nip did. You heard, like the same exact thing. Like as far as like bringing the business and the money back into my community, helping the people in my community. Like I would want to do the same thing, but sometimes it's really like you can't do shit like that though. You heard, or it's just about. I can't say how you doing it, like, because anything could happen at any given time, you understand? Because I'm pretty sure, like, nobody woke up and thought, oh, he's going to do that to Nip today, you understand? But it's like, you could be doing as much as good you could be doing around there, and you could be doing it for the person. Nigga might just feel like you ain't doing enough for him. Like, you feel me? And it's like, and that's just what that shit be. Like, if I'm giving you everything in the world, you don't know how much it's taken out of me to give this to you, but it's like you thinking that I'm not doing enough for you. And it's like, yo, bro, I got you and everybody else here too. You understand? Right. And that'd be the person that you looked out for the most that'd come take you out your glow. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the fucked up part about it. Like the word right now, entitlement, is crazy because so many people just feel entitled to you might not even have shit. Yeah. You feel me? But the way you look, just because you probably had this shit for years, but if you keep it clean or whatever, niggas, yo, you doing this, you ain't doing. I might be fucked up, like, you feel me? But people don't see that. It's just off how you carry it, or even if they do see the money, they don't understand what your bills was like.
Talk about
like,
it.
So,
ooh, he's talking that shit.
That's real shit though. If you making a certain amount of money, and if you save your bills is 10, 11, 12,000, whatever, like my money can't go. Like I made 20 or 30, but 15 of that I gotta go to bills. I still gotta eat. You understand? So people don't understand that shit. They just see the lump sum, you heard?
Yeah. So that's why I hate losers. I hate them. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely hate them because they it's a mindset. Like, anybody could leave being a loser if you really want to. You don't have to be a loser. It's a decision to be a loser.
Right.
Dead ass is a decision.
Right.
And then everything is everybody motherfucking else's fault. These people can't be accountable for shit. You know what I mean? It was God. It was fucking it was the bus driver.
Right.
It was the guy at the gas station. Right. It was the guy that made their food that day. Like it's their never boyfriend. You know what I mean? But yo, it's never them. Oh well, I would have had this money if, or I would have been rich if, or I would have been famous if, or I would have been nice if. Like, but you're a loser.
All right.
So you shouldn't even be talking about winning behavior. Go to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go to work, shut your fucking mouth, and do what you do until one day you decide this ain't what I'm going to do no more.
Right.
And then you're going to talk some winning shit. But winners, I'm going to tell you what, like, winners hurt.
Nice.
Winning
That's
hurts.
Shit, though.
You know what I mean? Like, having that type of bread, having that type of talent. That shit ain't easy. Like, you got to work for this. So, like, if you think it's just, there's people that are naturally gifted, cool, but they lose that gift when they don't practice at it.
Right.
You feel me? So, like, there's winners and there's losers. And them losers, they're going to want your money. They're going to want your spot. Another person we left out was Dolph. You know what I mean?
Damn, Dolph.
Shout out to him, you know what I mean?
That's
but like when you
so
think about
think
about these people that are gone, like the reason why it's happening is because they're winning. And there's a loser out there that's really that mad. That's just like, you know what, I had enough of this shit. And the fucked up part is when they do it, they didn't win.
Yeah, they lose
At
again.
all.
They you know what I mean? They got no victories.
Rap is over.
You know what I mean?
Like, it's a rap.
Yeah.
And especially in this day and age, too. Like, they think that's going to bring you the...
Yeah.
Nah, he the one who took out, and then...
They can't even go get access to any of their bread. This ain't Grand Theft Auto. You can't walk over the body and take the bag. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's what people think. This shit is a game, though. Like, no funny shit. So it's like, that's the scary part too, because you never know what somebody is around you for, especially if you're doing something positive with yourself or whatever, even if it's negative and you generating money, like, or whatever, or it look like you doing whatever. You never know what they're around you for, though. Like, and like your genuine people, you know, like, this has been my dog before I even had shit. This the one I know I probably really don't have shit or whatever. You understand? But then you got the people that just there because they see the opportunity or what you could be. Yeah. And that's the fucked up part about it. But they always reveal themselves, so you just give them time. You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the best advice you could give to somebody.
Give them time, like, because they'll reveal themselves. It's up to you to catch it, though. Pause. Like, for you to see what's really going on. Like, oh, I bet I peeped that. I understand. Oh, if it's not lit right now, you ain't calling. I won't see you. Keep it that. You feel me? Yeah. Like, keep it that.
I just want them to stop asking me for money.
Ain't gonna never stop.
I hate that.
As long as you got the money.
Yeah, like I hate when people ask me for money. That shit is annoying as hell. I like helping people too. That's the fucked up part, right? Yeah, so like sometimes I be willing to give people money, but winners, I don't like giving losers money. That shit, like giving a loser money, just it breaks my heart. You know what I mean? Like it's that feeling I got when my son was crying for me to leave. Like it breaks my heart to give a loser money. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like that's when I start lying. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I don't got no money. No, but you just bought a new shirt that was $600. Yeah, I know that was a last year. Yeah, I actually overdrafted the account too. I'm calling the bank right now because I don't know why it overdrafted. I think it charged me for 2 shirts. Or maybe actually, you know what? It might have charged me for 4 shirts, so I can't even give you money next month. You know what I mean? Because the money's gone then too. Like that's when I lie to let them know I'm lying. And you know what I mean? You ever lie to somebody like and you want them to know you're lying? You know what I mean? Like you really want them to know, like I'm out of gas. You're looking at the car right now. The tank is full.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, no, there's none.
Y'all have a good night.
The meter's broken. What do you mean the meter's broken? This meter, the car is old. Don't work. Yeah, it says full, but I promise you it's empty. But what about all the money in your hand right there? That's not even mine. I got to get that back.
See him paid in full?
I did this for a video. Yeah,
paid in full. My man Money Mitch. I'm broke, baby. What he said? Like Makai Fife, I'm broke, baby. That's what he said. Icy, seen him with the money. What Ice have? You want to look out for family? What family? Ice. You heard? I'm broke, baby. But that's the thing. On some real shit, though, we got to learn how to say no. Fuck, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. You heard? But like saying no, yo, can I? No.
Y'all know about the DARE program?
What's that?
It's the dare
Y'all know,
program.
ain't none of y'all had to go through the DARE program?
Yeah.
The drug program, like when you were a kid, like they bring that shit in school.
Oh,
like,
the
DARE,
program. Yeah.
Like, and it's just say no.
DARE. Yeah, just say no. Yeah.
That's, they told us to say no to all the good shit.
Yeah, fact.
Right,
Say
like I
no
mean,
to
not
drugs.
crack. You feel me? But they said no, to say no to weed. No, say yes.
Yeah.
It's a good thing for you. They should have told us to say no to giving people money.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I think the way to say it is say no to losers.
Yeah, you can say
You know?
saying no to.
Saying no to losers.
no to losers.
Because them shits, they're everywhere.
Yeah, but sometimes though, who you gotta give some just to get them out the way. You heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, take it. I know you about to. I know what you about to go do. I hope you do better, but in my mind, I know you about to go just fuck it off. So take that and go ahead, and you don't gotta come back.
There's more losers than side switchers.
Yeah.
You just made me do real math in my head.
He's right.
Not that ass though.
But before we let you go again, one of the things that we like to ask people when they come up here, because no matter where you are, how old you are, right? No matter where you are in life, your picture is different than another motherfucker's picture. Your story is different than somebody else's story. When you think about your story, 1 through 100, where you at in that?
1 through 100, where I'm at in my story.
Yeah.
Shit, I got a long way to fucking go. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm probably at 30 something. You heard? Because I know it's so much more out there for me. You heard? The shit that I went through in the past and shit, it just made me who I am. I just can't even count that as like. All that shit is one big loss to me. You heard? I don't even want to dwell on too many. It's all one big loss. Well, not even a loss. It's one big lesson. And I learned from it, and I'm moving forward. So I say, like, I'm probably, like, at 30 or something because I got so much more life ahead of me. I know that. I feel it. Like, you feel me? And there's bigger things there's bigger things coming over. You heard?
Yeah.
So it's like.
So what does 100 look like?
100 look like when your kids ain't got to worry about nothing. You heard? That's what we doing it for anyway, right?
Yeah.
That ass though. At the end of the day, this shit ain't you could get everything you want, but if you can't provide that lifestyle for your kids or your family, like, you understand?
Yeah.
Everybody, I think we all want to be the providers, like, you feel me? Even though a lot come with that shit, but you want to be like the one that makes sure people is good. Like, you might have seen your parents struggling or anything, so as soon as you get some money or something, you like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. But you got to keep getting the money to keep doing this to make sure these people are straight. So it's like, just keep working.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, like the loser shit. Loser is not just a person. It's a mentality. It's like how you carry yourself and shit like that. It's like what you think. Like you on some real loser shit, bro. Like you don't want to. I mean, like, and you could really shake that shit if you put your mind to it. It don't even help. Like when they say you get around. You be the 9th millionaire, whatever, like they say, you know that little saying, saying around 8 millionaires, some niggas that come around and still see you doing that and still don't want to, I mean, so it's like, that shit is a real mentality. It's about when you say, nah, I'm going to get up. Like you look like you get up and go to the gym every day, like whatever. But if you said I'm getting up to do this, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't got to, get your fat ass up, whatever, you understand? Yeah. When you decide, nah, I'm getting up to do that. That's when you're going to change, you feel me? And that's when everything else everything else open up for you to where you, like, I mean, everything is like, life start revealing itself, you feel me? When you start doing better for yourself, I think. Yeah. So once you put that first foot forward, it's like, everything will fall in line.
Gotta be active. That's some dope shit, though. So you your kids present in your life, you able to be around them all the time? Yeah. Is that like, would you say that's a level of motivation? That's the piece right there?
Yeah, that's because you just, sometimes, even like, I don't say this, like, having boys, I feel like having boys and you in the hood and shit like that, I think, is more of a scare because you see, like, what happened, like, with you growing up as kids, like my best friend was murdered in front of me at 14, like, you understand? And it's like, as kids, you don't supposed to see that type of shit yet. So you want to show to your kids from that. So the motivation is to move them away from all that. You seen how little girls grew up in the hood and some of the shit they went through or shit they probably can't even speak about because, like, you understand, nobody probably knew about. So that shit is just give you a motivation. Deep. I need to be you can't control everything, but you the better you do for yourself is the more opportunities you could create for other people. Like, you feel me? And that's what it is. Like, it's scary. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what, like, my kids, seeing my kids, that shit scare me. I'm not gonna lie. Because I know I'm probably not in a position that I want to be in right now. You feel me? So, me seeing my kids, that shit scare me, though. Because it's like, yo, damn, like, I really gotta do. You see how you say, yo, my son really don't want me to leave. Like, this is somebody, you gotta care about their feelings. You gotta understand how, like, this is, you gotta teach them. And some, like, don't get me wrong, like, your parents probably taught you shit. Like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. But later on, it's like, oh shit, yo, ma, you was dead right. You feel me?
Plenty of times.
And realist.
Like, your parents is still like your mom, like you nigga. We all probably look at our moms like, nah, my mom's the realest. Like, you understand? My mother done been in Atlanta. I'm in New York. I'm getting locked up. You heard? Like, no bullshit. And I come out the courtroom, like, you know, they bring you out like for arraignment and shit. And my mom just, I'm a kid again, ma. I'm a kid again, like real shit. Like, Ma, because you like, my mother just flew from Atlanta, left for training camp. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, and that's shit. The most that moment. Right, you feel most disappointed. Like damn, yo, I'm sorry.
But you feel disappointed because my mother left a I think it was a federal training camp though. You feel me? Yeah. And she
pulled up from that.
Right, left and pulled up. So it's like, yo, my mom's you can't tell me my mom's ain't the realest. Like, you feel me? But this is how you want your kids to look at you too, though. Like, yo, damn, like these is big shoes to fill. Like, I gotta really sturdy up. Like, you feel me? Like, me seeing my mom's face in that courtroom, like, I was happy but disappointed at the same time. Like, yo, mom, sorry that you had to do that. And my mom's like, I'll be here for you. And like, you understand? Yeah. It was bad. Police had beat me down, fucked my legs. She flew out there.
Oh yeah, nah, it's a problem now.
Right, yeah.
Now she ain't fucking around.
Right,
gotta see my baby.
So gotta see my baby. But the thing is,
and she ain't fucking around. Like, when she see them cops.
Yeah, it's like right. But you.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yeah, right. This is what I'm trying to say. So now it's like when you get there, it's like, yo, damn, like you see your kids, like I gotta be that superhero for you. Yeah. Like, you feel me? No matter what the issue is with the other parent or whatever, if it is any issues, cause. You understand? Because you know shit could go left sometime. But if it is any issues or if it's not, you still got to be, like, that person for that kid, though. Like, you feel me? Yeah. And that's the scary part. Like,
that's that fire part, too, though. Yeah. That's what keeps you going. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm definitely calling my mom after this shit. I'm about to wake her ass. I'm like, wait, why you calling me this late? Listen, Mom.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming out here. Appreciate you for spitting.
Let's go.
Because again, shit like this, when they come up here, Kato, they gotta
come on.
If you don't rap, like you gotta just go. You know what I mean? Like the interview's cut short, just go home. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care who it is. Fuck that. You can't rap. Right. Fuck out of here. Right. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Thank y'all.
It's super dope. Well, let the people know where they could find all the music at, all the the videos, everything. Where they can find you at.
I'm on all streaming platforms. I'm on Instagram. I'm about to make me a TikTok too. I'm about to though. But okay. Pyrex P _ Pyrex P on Instagram. Pyrex Porter all over. We might reinvent. Well, we ain't no me. We might. I'm reinventing myself though. It's Portier now though. You heard, bro? Yeah. Like it sound better. You heard? Okay. I feel better.
That's that Harlem shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Better. I feel better when I'm Portier. That's serious though. So it's like
Harlem.
Right. All the time. But definitely though, we definitely in the building though. Miami been treating me good too, man.
Yeah, we're gonna drop the links out here too. When you taking off?
Shit, I'm trying to get out of here tomorrow, though, because if I don't leave tomorrow, I might be stranded in this motherfucker.
Well, shit, if you're out here, just let me know. Link us up. You know what I mean?
Always, bro.
And we'll make sure we put this shit out there for the people to see it. They're watching right now and shit like that, but you already know what it is.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, too, man. Sure. You heard, keep fucking with the Danza Project, man. They showed great hospitality.
Yes, sir. Shout out again to and Always Busy.
Always
Busy PR, always making shit happen. I love that shit. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't got the resources to make it happen. Shout out Nova Vision. You see I'm wearing a Nova Vision shirt, goddamn it. Nova Vision is the videographer that we got. Shout out Landon, Orlando, Kato. You know what I mean? Brad, Aaron, fucking View Move. We like to get this shit going. Anything we do, there's a lot of people involved. There's a lot of moving pieces. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of people involved in the shit we do, and I just like doing dope shit. So,
and
you know
the best thing about it is when y'all win together, though. You heard, bro? Yeah. It's a great feeling. You don't want to just win by yourself, like I said in Family Rules. Like,
like you can,
it look crazy like when you just eating by yourself. You already pose, like, you feel me? But it's like when your family, like when the crew win, that shit feel like a championship though. You feel me? So definitely.
Gang here.
Man, I'm trying to get everybody to eat around me, but some people eat outside. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like even the people I be helping out sometimes, they just be putting themselves outside. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta know the difference of when people are trying to suck you dry. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, God, appreciate you. This has been a Danza Project, episode number 161. Pyrex P. How do I say it? 48?
48, yeah.
48
That
is
shit
building.
sound fire, right? I know.
Harlem.
Yeah.
From now on, nigga,
Call me Don Podion. Still pushing soft like it's ice cream. Pull up in that white thing. How about some mean? Kill a nice scene. Toss a rock to a fiend and get it white clean. How we live look normal, it ain't easy as it might seem. Bro down on the body, he trying to tell me what life mean. Polo in his greens, crispy, can't keep his knife clean. Go to war with demons when I'm sleeping, I don't like dreams. We living for the day, cause ain't no telling what